is round with no curve in sight. On this earth, rolling hard under moonlight. Tell me what a curve is, I ain't seen none.
Oh yeah, I've seen that.
I thought you would.
Space is fake. Space is fake. Earth is life, don't you know? Firmament above, where heavens glow. God is watching from high above. In the third heaven, filled with love. Space is fake. 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 Space is fake.
Broke it.
Nope.
Space is fake.
That's my brother. And my other brother. And there he is. Third brother.
Space is fake.
I would pay to see that.
Space is fake.
the dream. Life's a game. We hustle, claim the fame. I love ball.
Well, he about said he loved balls, I guess.
Yes, you
Good for
love
you,
balls.
buddy, but I wouldn't be admitting that out in the open, bro. That's positive right there. That should be so.
It's hilarious. These insane people think they are gonna be famous and they're gonna have any riches in the future. They're gonna be the dumbest people looked at in the future at some point. You know, they're gonna be a laughing stock at some point.
Yeah. Well, so
They
according to
already are,
Leslie,
but you know, yeah.
I misspelled everything in my GoFundMe, so I'm gonna go see what I misspelled in there.
Oh,
You
okay.
probably did, knowing you.
Probably.
Like to misspell stuff. Just means your spelling skills are bad. That's not a bad thing.
Oh, I'm gonna see what he's talking about. Let's see. All right. Go to my fundraiser.
He asked if you fixed it. He didn't say it was broken. He just said, did you fix it?
Okay, let's see. What does it say? It's the second final. Yeah, which I misspelled final, so I can fix that. Yeah.
But if you know how to
That's
spell
the
it,
only
how did you misspell it?
Well, I put two. I think I put two N's in there.
Oh, you want to type.
Yeah. That's the only thing I see that's misspelled.
How fucking dare you, though? How dare you, Roger? misspell
And I missed one part of it. I misspelled Antarctica too. So
How could you?
that's two.
How could you?
Oh,
How dare you?
Let me fix that right quick.
Let me fix. I'd be like, fuck you, I'm fixing it.
Yeah, it's easy to fix. I got to find the editing tool. So
It's my ass. I did it on purpose. I wanted it to explode. That's what I'd say. It was deliberate, I swear.
I did spell Westminster, Colorado properly.
Good for you. You
I know.
just read it off the sign on the way by. I get it.
That's what it was. Yeah. I don't know how to get into the editing tool. Oh, no.
Me either, but
It's got to be somewhere.
that's really not a problem for me.
We'll go into the managing part. Okay. I think I'm here.
Menage a trois? Menage a trois? See.
and just so everybody knows, yes, Ryan is sitting near the waterfall out in nature, enjoying
Yeah,
that
he is.
sweet, sweet waterfall.
I know. Hear the wind blowing in the background too.
You know, my water.
No, the hum we got coming off your mic.
Well, I was humming. What's the big deal, man? Why are you gonna like my humming?
I don't see how to edit this damn thing.
You can't edit out humming. You can't edit my humming. You wouldn't.
I guess I'm going to the dashboard. Let's see. Nope, nowhere in there. I'll worry about it later.
Maybe ass hats, but not no ass boards.
I misspelled two words, and so how do I
Oh my
get to
God.
edit?
2 words? Oh my God, Roger. How dare
Yeah.
you?
I did.
Spell it wrong.
I dared.
Oh, God. Jeez.
Okay,
Oh my God. Can't take you anywhere, bro.
I know. Horrible.
Well done, Screw Wizard. Oh boy, I love Screw Wizards. Whatever that fucking thing is.
Who's a
Well
screw
done,
wizard?
Screw Wizard. I don't know. Guess it's me. I don't know.
Did the wizard do it? Yeah, that's all I know.
We'll pay you to be a gamer. It's a no-brainer. Sure you will. Last time somebody told me that, I got screwed over, trust me.
Huh. Still don't know how to do it.
Hi, Settlebum.
Hey, Saddlebump's here.
DeWitt. I don't know who that is. No. Hello?
Oh, do it. He's been in a little bit.
DeWitt.
Do it.
Do it. Do it
Yeah.
straight, straight laces. You know.
I found the edit. I found the edit button.
And whoever 21 Truth is now, whatever that means.
I don't know who that guy is.
Who is that guy?
Yeah, I'm getting kind of sick of all his jokes and all his bullshit.
Hey, his
I
fucking
don't know what's up
bad
with
jokes are horrible, I swear. But what's
He's
the
annoying.
No, I'm kind of jealous, you know. It's just because I can't do it as well.
How dare you? Well, you just can't make it look good.
Oh, God, I said that
It
live.
doesn't come
Now I
natural
know.
to you, that's
Ah,
what it is.
Man.
Well, I think I corrected the spelling. There we go. Now we're good.
Yeah, but now he'll just be mad about something else. And watch. He'll be like,
Of
oh,
course.
but you misspelled this. Oh, but that's not right. Well, something else. Well, wait about this.
It-
Now you fix one thing, you're going to have to fix all of it.
I don't know anything else was broken, dude.
Stop trying to please
Only
everybody.
Ryan's mic.
Oh yeah.
Just mute me if you don't like.
I
I
can't.
can mute you. Huh. I can mute you.
You want?
Uh, oh, oh, wait, oh, no.
Congratulations is actually a good guy.
What is it? Somebody got issues.
But we do have a background serenade. You want to watch one of Rusted Souls video? Do you have the heater on, Ryan? There you go. That's better.
Oh, the peace my mind just. Wow,
Yeah.
it's crazy how it's actually disturbing you more than you realize.
You're relaxed now, aren't you?
Now I feel completely chilled. Yeah, that was
Yeah.
nice.
So Rusted Soul made a music video. I think I want to play it right quick. You ever heard of Rusted Soul? Discord?
I'm not sure.
Huh. Well, she's one of Jaren's old pals from back in the day, I think, from what I remember. And she figured out him a while back. So the name of this one's "Don't Let Money
That's a
Change You."
good reason to watch it.
Oh yeah, no, but she's the one doing the analysis on all the videos and pictures out of Antarctica. She's doing a good job.
Oh boy, how exciting!
Yeah,
Yes.
but this one starts off with a meme with Jaren of a dildo for some reason. I don't get it.
Ooh.
I know, strange.
Well, he does resemble one.
If when you hear things go bump in the middle of the night, but you're Jaren, what?
It might refer to him being a dick.
There you go. Let's see what this thing's like. I haven't watched it, so
A big black dick.
no, that's scary.
And the same faces that he dissed on his way to the top laughed as they watched him do the downstroke. Now the moral of the story is that some go. Why would money make the inner vision crumble? So if you're blessed with the talent, utilize it to the fullest. Be true to yourself and stay humble. Money changer.
Aw. All right, that was weird, wasn't it? Jesus, she's a strange girl. What do you think, Discord? Was that a good video?
I don't know.
I don't know neither. That was
It was
scary
something.
almost. Oh yeah. Don't let the money change you. I'm not gonna play that one again.
Lucky me, I don't give a crap about money. I only care about it when I need it.
That's
And
what I was thinking too.
Yeah. I could
Well,
use
I
a little
wanna-
extra, but you know. Yeah,
Sure, why not?
who couldn't?
Now you just spend it on shit you don't need.
You would?
There
Why
was
would you do that?
no, there might have been a time, you know, but no.
Hmm.
I was the kid who didn't use his money at all. You know, I saved up everything. People were like, "Well, how do you have so much money?" Well, I'm not buying all the crap I don't need. I was like that as a child. I had so much money on my account, and then I went to Thailand and used it all on party vacations. You know, later in life. That sucks.
How
But
nice.
you know, but it was fun.
So you saved it up to make everybody else look bad. Then you blew it all to be a complete dumbass just like them. Oh, great.
You know it. But
Follow
I
the
learned my
leader.
lesson very fast.
Well, at least you're honest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about 7 swans of swimming?
That gets slimy when you talk about that.
I know. I want to watch 7 swans swimming. You ready?
All right.
I think it's going to be a pretty cool thing. But be prepared for a
Sounds
lot
like
of background
7
noise.
dummies a dummying is what it sounds like to me.
Does it? Huh. I don't think that's what he had in mind when he made this video.
I doubt that you. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Huh. This Pablo dog's one of his famous is pans. He called it 7 Swans a Swimming. I thought I'd play it. Take a look at what he says. Have you ever watched Pablo? This word?
Don't think so. I'm not sure.
Pablo's dog, my friend. Well, take a look at his pants. Huh? You ever seen Bo stuff, right? BLSM 69.
I don't know.
You
I
ever
don't
heard of the
watch
black?
much. Huh?
You ever heard of the Black Swan?
Yeah.
Okay, he's the guy that made it. This is 7 Black Swans. This is what this is.
Okay. Here we go.
Ready?
Yep.
Friday, December 15th, 2023. It's coming up 4:30.
Hey, the phone's ringing.
Just going to do
Pick
a
it up.
quick sweep of the rigs. That's Hogan
And
at
someone help that
17.8
bird.
miles.
It's burning.
Ventura Point behind
Yep.
there at 32.
Look at all that refraction.
Yeah. Whoa.
Houchin.
That's coming up over the Earth curve.
Look at the mountain in the background.
I know.
How come the mountains don't curve down?
I don't know. They're 50 miles away too. On top of that, so
Henry. Henry's about 16.8 miles.
Henry, not Henry. Yep, that's Henry. Oh, out of focus. Oh, back in focus. Out of focus. Oh man, I'm getting dizzy.
Come on back.
Who's that?
Hill House, 14.6 miles.
That's Hill House.
So the just above the legs, the bottom structure, the wider part of the rig up there, that's about the same elevation as my camera, approximately. And the far shoreline looks like it lines up around there.
I would say so.
Platform A,
And platform B.
platform B,
How did I guess?
and platform C.
Wow. Wow.
There's a lot of fire.
Yeah, it is. Ain't that pretty?
In its own way, indeed.
Yeah.
Over and out.
That was enough. We'll do a refraction test right quick. Hold on. Makes you want to dance, don't it?
Sing it, Raj.
Oh, come on down.
Yo, right here.
Concave. No, it looks like flat and concave are kind of winning out. Oh, the curve's coming back.
Oh no!
It's magic curve. All right, yeah. Pablo's a good guy. I like him. Yeah. Oh, look at we're here with fallacious arguments from QE and Adam Meakin. Imagine that. What's fallacious about that argument? Bev, come tell us what is it all about? Come on, what's fallacious about it? Anybody got a fallacious argument out of that at all? I can't think of one. He made an observation,
No
and
comment.
it's far beyond the geometric horizon. It's on a curving water ball. So,
Oh my God! Someone came back for love, huh? Someone didn't
I
get
know.
enough love last night.
No, he didn't.
Oh man, that's what they
That's
do
funny.
every time I show too much love. They come running. But you know, I'll
Ah,
be nice. I'll be nice.
that'd be
I
nice.
got some love for you. I'm
Still
going to
got a
bring it to
lot
you
of
in
love.
1 minute.
Yeah.
Hold on, I'm going to get it for you.
Ah.
Okay, here it comes. Get ready.
Close your eyes. So, Disorder, have you ever watched a channel called Flat Earth, Flat Water in your lifetime?
I don't know.
Ah,
I don't really watch much flat Earth stuff, and I don't. You know, it's not really my thing anymore. It's I'm focused on
It's
so much
boring,
else.
Roger.
Yeah, to
it's
be honest, to
boring.
me it's boring too. But
Jesus.
someone has to do it. Someone has
Yeah.
to do it. It's just not me. But
Yeah.
I do like to watch these good things the people show and stuff like now. I
Huh.
just can't do it all the time every day.
Huh. According to the Love Man out here, it's all fallacious in form. What form is that? I'm just wondering. Yeah. I'm not too bored with it. It just,
No, but yeah.
yeah.
Nah, but
I
you know
still,
what I mean, you know. It's not that it's boring like that. It's just that to me, it's not very important. I know it's flat. I don't care if the Globers don't. Let them rot in their fantasy, you know. That's how I feel about it. You know, let them be dumb. Let them stay dumb. I don't care. You know,
oh
if
man,
they're
come
that
on.
dumb and they can't figure it out and they won't, you know, then whatever. You know,
Hmm.
the dumb will always be dumb. There will always be dumb people around, and
Oh, come
that's just
on.
how it goes.
Hmm. And by the way, the Pablo's pads are nothing to do with the Black Swan. They're just different observations. You can make these observations all day long, but this guy he has 100%
Oh, I
proof of
seen
the
the
firm.
best meme in the world just now.
Oh, show it to
Shows
us.
a picture. It shows a picture of Biden and what's her name, Polanski or whatever the fuck her name is. Those other crazy fucks, and they're all.
Huh?
Oh, sorry.
This is how we make America great again.
Hold on. Ryan, show us, dude.
Hold on.
Okay.
Let me get it up here. This is how we make America great again, by putting those fucking assholes in prison.
Oh,
Or
nice.
better yet, we
Yeah,
deal with
better
them like
there.
we deal
Yeah,
with treason.
we know what would be better, but
Deal
you know,
with treason, and we'll deal with them like treason. Because that's what they did. So yeah, absolutely done.
we should make a second Guantanamo Bay style place, just 3
Why
times as
not?
bad, just for them. You know?
We should make a militia version of prison, so we can
There
just
you
throw
go.
whoever we don't like in there. Yeah, you're right. It's a good idea. Very good idea. I like it. Who's going to fund it?
Oh, you know, we all will.
Yep.
I got $100 on that one. Shit.
I'll
Yeah,
pay a little
somebody's
amount every month. Yeah.
an alphabet authority, dude. I'm telling you. You want to be an alphabet authority? I want to be. I work for Alphabet Corporations too. I don't know.
Oh, you just
No, I
put
don't
Ryan on
want to
full
be
screen. That's what's up.
in a fucking stupid club. I just want people to act like human beings and not fucking burn each other and screw each other over and cause
Yeah.
Me too.
That's all I want. Peace. That's
Not
all I
insane robots.
Yeah,
They really
yeah. We
act
don't
like
need
insane
robots going around murking people. That's stupid. Why
Yeah.
would we? I mean, not that they could anyway. Because I mean, a little bit of paint will break one of those.
Well, you can do worse than paint, man. Sure. Epoxy will fuck it up even worse.
They have to have sensors because they don't have eyeballs like human beings. So you know how you stop people from seeing things, right? You blind them, right? So that's how you do it. The same thing with a robot. You blind it. Once it can't see, what can it do? It can't make decisions if it can't see. Now people can, by the way, they can make decisions without seeing, can't they? but computers can't. Interesting.
I would also put money into, like pay money towards a global re-education center.
Oh, one of those. Where would you put the camp?
Well, first thing before that would ever come about, though.
Somewhere out of the curve.
We have to actually have someone prove to us one thing, one way or the other, right? Even though I've already proven it to myself.
Oh,
that's right. It's called belief. I forgot. I'm sorry.
Hold on. We got more people coming. Hello.
Well, maybe they shouldn't be jerking off so much because, they're not supposed to come online.
It's kind of rude.
Oh, my God.
Roger.
How rude.
Hey, how you doing?
What's up, boy?
Not much. We're going to go over firmament stuff, but
who's that?
Yeah, we can't see.
You don't know who this guy is down here?
I can't fucking see it because you've got it blocked off, dude. What's up?
There you go. This
There
guy
he
here.
goes.
Y'all know me. KJR Gill.
Now we see you.
Who's me? I don't know anybody named me except me.
How about you?
Yeah.
You're still you, man.
Y'all got me on full screen. That's pretty awesome.
Yeah. Look at there. Boom.
You're so
Roger,
sexy, baby.
What y'all looking over the firmament you're talking about right now?
Yeah. I got a couple of videos on it. We're going to go over that.
Awesome sauce. I'm going to be in there with y'all, if you don't mind.
Okay. No, we're fine.
Cool.
I'll think it over.
Don't think
done
it
thinking.
over.
It's all good.
Oh, no, we got more company
Put me on,
coming.
Roger. Put me up there, Roger.
This?
Put me up there, Roger.
It's the Time Master.
Give me
Whoever
screen,
that is.
Roger. Give me a
Hold
screen,
on.
Roger.
Okay. Hold on. Relax. Calm down.
God, dude.
Okay,
How long
there-
do I have to
there you
wait?
go.
Okay. Here we go.
I
You
have
ready?
people in there.
Ready? All right. Yeah, I guess you can come.
Okay. We're all good. now.
Brian.
Hey, you got it? You got it, guys? Got it? All right, good. Yeah, you can go back. Sorry.
Okay. We got somebody called Time Master that just came in. Who is this?
What?
The Time Master. I don't know.
What's a time master?
I have no idea.
Okay.
The
Well,
time.
I'm not gonna
Just-
go on
Yeah.
screen until I see who they are.
That's a good idea.
Hmm. Well, they left. Aw.
Aww. Well, if it's someone, they will be back.
Oh,
Yeah.
no porn bomb for you today. Sorry.
And that's what
No,
I
they're
think
back.
we'll do it.
They're back again. Hold on. Let's
All
check,
right,
see.
but remember, protect
Hello,
the palm bombing. We don't need
Time
that
Master.
bomb right now.
Bing,
Are you there?
Bing, 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 bing,
Bing,
bing, bing,
bing, bing. Yeah.
Bing.
Bing,
bing, bing,
ding.
bing, bing, bing.
I guess they're not going to talk.
We need to
wanna
all
talk.
record that, like, in an orchestrated kind of, and just
Yeah.
you could use that as an opening
Show
when
me your
somebody comes
tits.
on.
Like the Jeopardy theme song.
Yeah.
Show us your
You know how
tits.
Vlad does that sometimes? Tonight, we've got a guest.
Nice.
And now, on R&R.
That's right.
Dude, yesterday we streamed over 12 hours. I'm tired, dude.
Oh my gosh. Okay, I got a question for you, Roger.
Yeah. Go ahead.
What do you know about Earth Awakenings? How familiar you are with that Discord group?
Well, back in the
very,
day, it was
very aware of it. What?
Brian's more in there than I am, so you can ask him.
So I used to vibe up with Alan and Shane a lot. I used to talk to Shane privately.
You talking about Saint Pierre?
Yes, Shane St.
Fuck
Pierre.
Mm,
I know, and all of them have just and run Boston Bear. I used to talk to this guy every day, bro. And
I used
he's not.
I used to be friends with him.
Yeah. And so
it's not like
I was getting on Flat Earth Fridays every Friday night, and I was a part of it. I talked to Pride a lot. My girl used to. So this whole thing and this whole scenario has been kind of a weird, kind of like surreal type event. And it seems like I've heard you speak either on Flat Earth Fridays. Did you used to speak on Flat Earth Fridays every now and then?
Yeah, I do once in a while, and I've been on 24/7. I've been on remember
Yeah.
Tartaria. I was on.
Yeah,
Tartaria
I've heard your
too.
voice as well. I'm talking about Roger.
Yeah, I know. I've heard your voice too. That's why I said I know the voice, but I can never
Right.
remember the face.
No, that's the thing about these computers. But look, people are doing this now. This jumping
Nice.
on a lot is starting to catch on.
cool.
I'm just saying, I'm seeing it now. There's people in the circles where I work at that are doing it with different other topics. So this may be the beginning of something where we can all just interact and kind of dissect things on a micro level, like we're doing now. So I think it's an awesome thing. I think there's some good channels out there, Roger. I'm glad you're doing what you're doing. I'm glad you're streaming, you know, and you're bringing the truth to, you know, just like Saab, just like Vlad, and some of the old proponents that were really good, that just really jumped ship.
Wait, you're
But
Pebbles' husband?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Now I know.
You didn't know that?
I did not know that. I just read it. Now I know.
Gotcha.
I'll know not to flirt with her. Boy, I'll tell you what. I'm glad. No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, well,
I flirt with everybody, but it doesn't matter.
He was just about to.
I was thinking, boy, Pebbles looking good today. No, I'm just kidding.
But you heard this? Menopause makes it to where they don't flirt back, though.
Yeah, I know. It's a real bitch, bro. I deal with the same problem.
Try harder.
That's my best friend,
At least
y'all.
she feels bad about it.
Hey,
Gotta
That's my
try
best
harder.
friend. She'll
Yeah.
joke about it. Yeah, we both gonna get old together, though. That's my soulmate.
Yeah, that's me and my wife are doing too. Yeah.
That's
If
it.
you see
That's
him,
it.
you see Pebbles
We
is
love,
not far behind.
we
dude.
love to remind ourselves how fucking old we are now and how our shit's
know,
falling
right?
apart and our life's going to shit. Yeah, it's like, wow,
It's
just when we
weird-
thought
it's
we got
weird
we
whenever
got to
you
the
gotta
top
get
of the
your head-
ladder, we're doing good, you know, now it's like everything's falling right back down again. It's like, wow.
Yeah.
I
This,
think
this
this
is gone, bro.
the,
Now.
the Time Master's back. Hold
Yeah.
on.
And the hair falls out, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, all those fun things, yeah.
All right, guys, I'm going to take us off screen.
Yep.
Yes. Good,
Yeah.
Ledwell.
Mhm.
Got it, big brother.
Jesus, I hate it.
That's not
Dude,
me.
once you get it
That's all
down, it's gonna be
Yeah.
over with. You're gonna be soaring. So just keep at it, bro. You good.
All right, thank
You're
you.
good. I gotta learn it soon too.
Speaking of Flat Earth Fridays, there's a clip
That's
that
like
Robot
Jesus
Polisher
Mhm.
put on.
Yes.
I want to go over that. I might play that. Witzett's on there. Austin is. He did an excellent job though. Yeah.
You notice he backed off after all this went down weird. You noticed that, right?
Yeah. Well, he
Robot
wasn't ready
Polisher
for it, dude.
Yeah. He was putting out 2 videos a day, dude. Dropping bombs. And then when this went down, he just backed off from it, dude. It's crazy.
It's gone. It's,
Anyway, just wanted to add that.
Yeah. So
yeah,
whoever
you know,
time,
guilt
whatever.
is a very, very true thing, and it really does show a lot. Like you can tell, you can see it on people's faces.
That's right.
I know Jaren, or not Jaren, but I knew Witsit. I was friends with Witsit. I played poker with him. Not to say that I'm his best friend or nothing. Don't get me wrong. But I
Right.
mean, I spent time with him. I know like what his mentality are. I mean, what I could get from what he showed. But
Yeah,
he didn't
I
seem
know-
like
I
the
know.
kind of guy that would do something like this. It really bothers me that he got tangled up in all this shit. And I honestly
they
don't believe that he did
scared
it
him.
on his own accord. I
I
he
think
had
they
to
scared him into something too, dude.
Yep.
Man, he was
I think so,
blasting
too.
the Jews, bro. He was blasting
Yeah,
the Jews.
he was, and then suddenly he's not anymore, and that's just fucking too strange, bro.
Yeah, I'm talking about black. He had this other ex-rabbi, putting all these truth bombs out there, down in it. Was he actually just a shield coming in and just, planting stuff or what? Or just he came to speak to him and said, we're going to do this film. And I just don't know. It's kind of weird, bro. Kind of weird. Anyway, not off
Then
topic.
again, he's just had a baby. He's newly
Yeah.
married. Couple, I'm not. If that's what happened, I wouldn't blame the guy. You know what I mean? I wouldn't
get
hold
it.
it
I
against
know.
him. But at the same time, it's just not convenient for us. Not at all.
I got
So
you.
it is
Right.
what it is.
Okay, we'll open the door here one more time. This is the last
Right.
time I'm doing it, dude.
Do it. Go. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Very,
Hey,
very
Time
bad.
Master, are you here?
Do you
Mhm.
promise
Talk.
this is the last time?
Yep.
Come on, man.
Promise.
Say something. We trust you. That thing
microphone?
goes to
Yeah.
You can say fuck you if you want. Just say something.
something.
He's not defaulted. None of his settings are. I don't have.
You
a
sure that
volume.
ain't something wrong?
I don't know. It could be. There is something wrong here. Yeah.
It's
Something
not
wrong?
someone who should be here for sure because he's not answering in any chat, and if you don't answer in any chat, you ain't really here.
It's
You
called
know.
the broken mic club.
It's a bot trying to drop a bomb.
Yeah,
More than likely. Yeah.
it's one of those loser friends. Perhaps. Let's not be certain about it. but,
Besides, it's probably not even good porn.
no, it's usually tranny porn and dwarf porn,
Yeah.
and I'm not into either.
Well, no, I can get it. I can get down on that dwarf porn. I'm just not into that gay shit.
All
I'm not
right.
hating on the dwarfs, but it's not really.
Yeah, I'll
my
try
kind of
anything
thing.
once, bro. Or twice maybe if I like it.
I stood face to face with the drive behind what was causing me to really entertain that stuff.
You should really be careful what you say right now after we just said all we
All right.
said.
Crazy.
They're back one more time, and they got the. I think they're defaulted too. So let's see. This is the last
They're
laugh.
back. He may be a
Last
microphone
laugh.
issue.
Hello?
Oh,
Hello,
Hello?
hello.
Yeah. Yeah, the microphone wasn't working. How are you guys doing?
We're good.
Are you good?
Nice.
Who do we
Awesome.
have?
How you doing?
Yeah, I go by several names, but I prefer this one, the Time Master.
I recognize the voice for some reason.
Oh, you do? Oh, really?
Yeah, I've had a fight with you in Discord. You're a Glober.
mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, really? For real? Who are you? Because, I don't look at who is talking to me, I usually just deal with the argument.
Oh, you deal with the arguments. We had
Would
a
you
lot
like
of
to see our faces?
No.
I don't think it's racist to say dwarf because they are
Yeah.
dwarfs. I
Let's
think
say
it's
this-
more racist to call them midgets. That sounds
Yep.
Yeah,
even worse.
I've never been to
Who
Discord.
cares
I'm sorry.
what the, I
You've
mean,
never
what's the
been to
big deal, bro?
Discord?
Like,
Oh man, come on. I know you're in Discord.
you know, I don't
dude.
like
had
being
a-
called asshole either, but when I act like one, I kind of expect it, like, what's the big deal?
No. You're a butthole. Don't be racist.
No,
No.
I'm an
Right.
asshole.
Let me
That
find out.
comes with donkey privileges, okay?
Guys, this
All right. If you say it yourself.
this is on YouTube,
Well,
guys.
as long as you're laughing. I mean,
Yeah.
We know
it is,
that.
it is.
So you
So-
guys want to listen
Okay.
to this debate with Whitsitt right quick?
Not
Yeah,
really,
let's do
but
it.
you're gonna make us anyway.
Right.
He actually did a really good job. He
If we all
handled
said
himself
no,
quite
we don't
well.
want to watch
Yeah.
it. We not play it.
Is
No.
Witsit here? Is Witsit here?
All right, then don't waste your time, man.
Is Witsit here?
Are you looking for him?
No, not really. You mentioned him. I don't know.
Well, we're playing a clip off of Flat Earth
Do you
Fridays
see?
with Whitsitt.
Do you
No, neither way.
It just kind of, I don't know, dude.
Yeah, I mean,
It kind of hurts my heart.
Flat
man.
Earth is having a lot of trouble lately.
Are we?
Yeah,
Where?
yeah, I mean,
No,
Oh.
proponents are having
Yeah,
trouble. The ones that sold
yeah,
out.
the-
The ones that sold
yeah,
out.
the 24-hour sun has just been a thorn in you guys' side. I mean,
Has it?
yeah, I've seen. I mean, there's no. You guys don't have a.
Yeah, they-
You guys don't have a working model.
We don't?
No, you
No
don't.
one does,
You
man. No one does.
No.
That's right. No one does.
No.
You're
Then
right.
the Earth is
Let's-
not flat. The Earth is.
Well, it's not a
sphere.
ball either. There's no
No, it
model
is.
for either.
What are
There's
you
no
talking about?
models.
Everything,
No working models.
Everything on the sphere works. Everything.
No, it doesn't.
No, you can't even
Yes.
prove the sphere to exist in the first place, and you
Well,
got
no,
no
we're talking
working
about
model.
models. We're talking about models.
You don't
Not
have a model.
reality. Yeah.
We're talking about models here.
Yeah,
Okay,
model.
so-
You got a model,
so
but you
for-
don't
so
got
for-
a
so-
working model.
Oh yes, we do actually. So for
You do?
example, for example, the sun is the same. The sun is virtual the same size from morning till night.
Is it?
That's a
virtually
sphere.
though? But if
Yeah.
it's apparent, then what difference
No,
does it
that's
make?
not true.
Well, you're
that's-
turning on a very large ball. The Earth is very large.
Are you?
Yes,
Oh,
you
It's
are.
not a ball, dude.
Are
So,
you
so
really?
Massive.
what I'm saying to you is that
It's so
That-
massive, it just ruins itself all the time.
and by the way, at morning
Somebody has to keep
it's-
this shit real.
it's
bro.
from
I know.
top to bottom, and then at evenings it's from bottom to top.
That's what
That
she
is-
said last night.
That is indicative.
I told
of
her
a
not to
sphere.
say that.
That's indicative of a sphere. That does not work on flat Earth
It
or
doesn't work
triangle
on
Earth
anything.
or square boxes. Nothing. It
Dude.
does not. But on spheres, it makes sense.
No, it doesn't.
But spheres
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
make sense.
Yeah, hold on.
Y'all mind if
Hold
I
on.
take the
Are
floor for a
you
second
saying-
and just explain something
Yeah.
to him?
Are you
Go
saying
ahead.
All right.
again? If you're turning,
All right, check this out. There's this thing called the Earth-centered, Earth-fixed coordinate system.
Okay.
Are you aware of that?
Yes,
You know what
yes,
that
we
is?
are. Mhm.
Okay. All right. So let me finish my
Mhm.
thought. Okay. So science explains, math describes, right? Okay. So within the reference frame of the actual explanation of what the reference frame, the coordinate system is, it's called Earth-centered, Earth coordinate system. Now it's not just Earth-centered, Earth-fixed, just to look at it because it's easier to look at it that way. No, the actual math down in the first, second, and third order field equations clearly shows there's an interaccelerative centripetal force, a centrifugal convergence and divergence, right? Okay. The higher you go,
Mhm.
100 volts per meter, it treats the Earth as if it's stationary, not moving, and everything above us spins at a certain rating every hour. It's
What's making them
testable. It's
spin?
provable. There's
What's making
14
them
years
spin?
of
What's making them spin?
documentation. It's called the
What's making
ether
them spin?
drift.
What's
It's an
making
energy
what
spin.
spin?
What's making them spin?
What's making
Our
what
magnetic
spin?
north. Okay, hold on.
No,
There's
no,
a
no,
thing
no, no.
called. Hold
No,
on. You asked me a
magnetic
question.
north doesn't make big man.
Hold
Come
on.
on.
Hold on. Let me.
No,
You asked me
no,
a question.
no. Are you saying the sun is a metal ball?
I've never said
No.
anything about the sun. You're
Okay,
jumping over to a different topic.
so what's
I'm gonna
making
explain.
what's making the sun move? What's making the moon move? And why is the
Nobody
moon?
knows what
And why
makes
is the
it
moon?
move.
And why is the moon going from west to east?
Hey, Time Master, hold on a second. Just on that one proof, can you prove that your
Going
sun
east to
is a
west.
giant? Hey,
Why is the moon
stop.
going to move west?
You're not listening to me. Stop. We're not about direction. We're going to go to your sun. How can you prove it's a hydrogen ball in the middle of a vacuum? Can you prove that to start with?
No.
Can you-
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
No. Yes, prove that. See, that's your claim.
No.
Your claim is
You,
that it's a nuclear explosion in a vacuum. Prove it. It's a nuclear
You-
furnace in a vacuum. That's
No,
your
no.
claim. If you're a heliocentrist,
My
that's your
claim.
claim.
Did I
That's
say
the
it?
claim,
Did you hear
brother.
me
That
say
is
that?
your.
Did you hear me
Yeah.
say it?
That's your claim.
Did you hear me say that?
Yeah, but Roger, the key
Dude.
point I was making about the ECEF, he didn't let me finish, Roger. The key point
Go ahead.
is
Yeah, I know.
that trillions of dollars of satellites. Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Right.
There's trillions of dollars of satellites, technology
Trillions.
that treats
Mhm.
the Earth. And if it does not move, it does not move, and the sky moves.
What?
That's fact.
What are you talking about?
That's empirical.
No, that's
yeah,
not fact.
the ECF is
That's not
going
fact.
off a geocentric,
Okay.
stationary,
No,
non-rotating Earth.
lie,
It ignores
no.
it.
What
Look, hold on. It ignores all of the inertial forces of the sun, right? And
Right.
says that the Earth is not spinning and the ether does. Everything's spinning around Polaris. This is in the reference frame of the map.
No. Okay,
Math
explain
describes.
explain the polar orbiting satellites. Explain those guys.
They're in the ether drift.
What?
Explain
What satellites, dude?
explain the POESs, the polar orbiting satellites.
So they're in
Explain
an
those
ether
guys.
drift. There's an ether drift
But
above. it.
your ether drift is moving all over the place, isn't it?
No, it has a rotation of 15 millimeters per hour.
No. What about
Yeah.
the polar
Oh, yeah.
orbiting?
Dude, y'all,
what
this is a
about
troll,
the
y'all.
polar orbiting
This is a troll.
satellites?
Yeah, for sure.
He's just a
We
troll.
know.
No, I'm not
Well,
a troll,
no.
guys. What about the polar orbiting satellites?
Okay.
What about
Can you
them?
show me one?
Guys,
Can you prove
they
that-
are
can you-
going from north to south.
Show me one.
Negative.
Show-
No,
show-
bro. I don't believe that's not.
Oh,
no.
what? You guys don't know about the polar orbiting satellites?
Yeah, show me
show
in
me
real
them.
time that they do it.
Okay, hold
That's
on.
the only way I believe it. And you
Okay,
can't
hold
do
on,
that.
hold on. The geocentric satellites, right? You know about those guys.
Do
Well,
we?
yeah, because that's
Yeah,
proof.
but you don't know about the polar orbiting satellites?
Dude, if they do a 6 CAD rendering,
you know what?
of a-
This conversation
hold on.
is over.
Don't censor
No,
me,
no, this
please.
conversation
Thank
is
God.
over.
Thank God it's over, man. We
you-
were just waiting for you to leave.
Go back to your science. You
No,
guys don't
no,
know
man,
about polar orbiting satellites?
Get out of
Guys,
here, man. You
guys,
don't even
Wait,
know
hold on. How do
science.
we
There
go
is-
from being nice to being a
Okay.
dickhead? What
All right.
happened?
All right.
He
So I
is
just
a
turned him
dickhead.
off.
I
That's
know,
why he
right?
came.
No etiquette.
I know
No
that.
etiquette.
I knew
No.
that from the beginning, but you guys.
And he's
had nothing.
hyperventilating like I don't know what in the background. So get him out of here before he gets a heart attack.
He's out.
Yeah.
So I can't. Yeah. So let's
Dude,
get back to
I
what we were
smashed him
doing.
with the ECEF, dude. I know it's topic. That right there blew my mind. The ECEF.
Sorry if I was yelling loud. I don't know how loud
Oh,
my
you're
mic
good.
is.
You're good.
All right.
All right.
That
So
coordinate
let's
system
switch
is a
it.
globe crusher, though, y'all. It's a globe crusher.
Well, which it destroys Newtonian mechanics in this debate. So it's
All right.
yeah.
Sorry about that, Roger. Thank you, brother.
That's fine, dude. It's good. All right. Take a listen. Here.
Notice that the Earth moves around the sun is that the Big Dipper and the sun move in the sky.
Yeah, well, exactly.
Yes.
Yeah, well, figure
exactly.
it out. That is exactly the right evidence.
Listen carefully, all right? Your religion.
Now, you listen to me. How about you figure it out? It's in a different.
He let you speak, 58. Respect his reply. Go ahead.
Your
What's it?
belief system says there's a kinematic equivalence. No astronomical observation of the positions of the sun or the stars is exclusive to the Earth moving. You don't even understand your own belief.
Explain it on flat Earth then.
But you notice that you just got dunked on and changed the subject again. You just.
By the way, this is our friend Swallow that's getting his ass handed to him. Remember him, Ryan?
Oh yeah, I do too.
Plain reality ripped him a new one too on Vlad's show a couple of times over. Well, I don't know
Of
why he
course,
came in there. It was a massacre.
that's a
Anyway,
big
I had to
mistake.
point that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Claimed that the stuff moving in the
Hey,
sky
hey.
proves that
No,
we're
no, no, no.
moving.
It shows that we are in different areas at
What
different
shows?
times of the year. Different areas, different times of the year. Explain it on flat Earth because
Buddy,
you
do you know what a
can't.
kinematic equivalence is?
No, obviously I'm not doing physics like what you are.
Okay. Kinematics is geometry, brother. It's not physics. That would be done now.
You don't even know what the fuck you talking about, dude.
So look, bro, your belief system says that if the Earth was in the middle, not moving, or if it was moving around the sun, you would have a kinematic equivalence, that they're equally valid. They're just coordinate systems being switched around. So when you say stuff like, oh, the Big Dipper moves, it just shows you don't even understand like the elementary points of your own belief, bruh. Don't you find that ironic that you're in here trying to flex on people and you don't even understand what you're defending?
Okay, one of the things you guys are going to understand, right, is that the stars move at 15 degrees per hour and the sun moves at 15 degrees per hour, right? Now, if they both move in sync, how does the stars of the Big Dipper end up in the wrong direction to the sun?
Okay, first of all, they don't move in sync. Secondly, you're obfuscating away.
They're both doing it
No, they
15 degrees
don't.
per hour.
No, they don't. One's called
Say they
buddy,
can
one's
do.
called sidereal rotation, one's called solar rotation. You again don't even know your religion.
That's only a 4-minute
So they
change.
don't move in sync. And this is the funny part, right? It's you're avoiding the fact that you just claimed that the Big Dipper moving proves that we're moving, right? Obviously, it doesn't.
Wait, did he just lie? Didn't he just lie?
Got him.
Did he just lie? Oh shit!
No, they do
That's
this thing.
crazy. No, we gonna let it go.
Pretty much
We gonna let it go.
24
You
hours.
nice and shit. But you just lied.
It's pretty much 24 hours. We're talking about a 4-minute difference.
So it's not in sync. So it's not in sync, right? 58. You agree that what you just said that it was in sync, that is factually and objectively untrue. You do agree.
You guys want to talk about 15 degrees and
You agree, right, that they're not in sync.
14.59 degrees.
58. You do agree that they're not in sync, correct?
It's true that the Earth, right, does a 2356 rotation to the same location and then 24 hours to the same.
So you agree that that's not in sync, right? 58.
We're talking about 15 degrees versus
So do you
14.59 degrees.
agree that that's
in
not
sync.
in sync, right? 58. So we can move on from this. It's okay to be honest, bro. This doesn't hurt to be honest. I promise you that. What it does, it hurts to lie, which is what you've been taking all of these lashes for lying so much. So all you have to do is be honest about your position that was incorrect, which you're now admitting to, right? We can move on from this. They're not
That's
in sync,
sacred.
correct? 58.
Speaking, that's sacred.
You thinking of another lie?
That's rough, bro. I think I've learned, like, with the people like the sophists like this, you have to just ask them questions like, so tell me why it wouldn't work if the Earth was stationary.
Dude, I ask that all the time. They got no idea what the fuck they're talking
Look,
about.
You could also tag Joe in.
Yeah, like we asked for evidence.
He's not quiet.
We asked for evidence that the Earth moves around the sun, right? You brought up the Big Dipper and the sun moves in the sky, which is funny because what you're saying is,
Okay.
Shut up, bro.
What about-
What you're saying is,
Hey,
shut
what about
up,
the fact
bro.
that Jupiter and Venus all go into
All right, what?
Stop interrupting,
yeah,
bro.
Who's penis?
Just wait. Just have Mike timing, bro. As soon as he's done talking, he gonna let you speak. Like that's what we do over here, and you know that. So just let him finish speaking, and we're gonna let you finish.
Yeah. So like what you're
Well, guess
saying
what?
is
Let me tell
we
you a
see the
secret. I
sun
talk
move in the
over
sky, and that's proof that the
I know.
sun's not actually moving, and we're moving. We just can't tell, which is just retarded. But so what I'm at, if
keeper
the
versus
movement
last.
of the stars and the sun prove that we're flying through space around the sun, then explain why it wouldn't work if the Earth was stationary.
I hear nothing but crickets.
you asking me how to prove how it's going to work on flat Earth?
No. You
No,
said,
that's
buddy,
not what
listen
he asked.
carefully. You said that it proves that the Earth is moving around the sun. I said, okay, then why wouldn't it work if the Earth was stationary?
All them interruptions.
You're sorry, my son's talking to me. You would probably. I'm assuming you would, if it was flat Earth, that you would have to have the sun rotating at a slightly different degree to the stars, and you accept this, obviously. And are you talking about it being aligned, obviously, with Polaris dead straight up?
You can't even keep up with basic questions, bro. I asked you for evidence that the
Yeah, I know, because my son is yelling at me in the
No, it's
background.
actually just
Then maybe you should go tend to
Yeah.
your son and 58. You said that this isn't important to you, but
Well,
then
you're
you're trying to
asking me
do both
questions.
of it. But you
How am I
you
supposed to
can't
talk to two
contribute to
people
the
at once?
conversation, bro. Then there's no point in you being here. Maybe you should rage quit and go tend to your family, or focus on the question, bro. You wasting everybody's time. What you want to do?
Well, that's it for Swallow. He's out now. So what do you think? How did he do so far, guys?
I think it was pretty eloquent when he kind of steel manned the position. You know what I'm saying? He's gotten good at that. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I can say about Wissett. He really knows how to get it on a remedial level and explain it in different angles to where, like, he got that gotcha on him, like, in a heartbeat. So I do respect him for how he speaks, what he knows. And he's a modern day savant, I think, when it comes to this type of knowledge.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the thing is, when he double speaks and backs down off of it, he messes up. I've heard him do that before. But he's nervous usually when he does that.
Oh, I got you. Okay.
Yeah, when he's debating like Brian's Logic and a couple other people, when it comes to it,
Right.
it's hard to get a got you on him. But
Oh yeah, I get that. Yeah, and I've seen him dismantle oh my gosh, it's just, and it's so eloquent. It seems almost scripted. I'm
It
just
is.
saying. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know. It's
anybody
weird.
else got any opinion on this so far? Porter's gave his. So Brian, what do you think? Decent debate?
No. Where's the evidence?
No, there's no evidence shown yet. No. But
Then-
it'll get
then
down.
This isn't a debate, then it's just an argument.
Yeah. So what it gets down to is citations later with the next guy that steps up. They call it 2 more Glovers in later.
Why can't we start with citations, bro? And then we have to waste all this time arguing about stupid shit that we all just think is real, right?
Yeah, but these idiots think they got you with their model. Is what
You
it
said the
is.
key word. They're all idiots. There you go. That's
Yeah. There you go. And everybody's got a model. Don't you want to be a model too?
I am a model.
Huh?
In the mirror.
That's all in your mind, sir. Like space.
Fake laugh.
Oh yeah, that was
To
very
a fake argument.
Yeah. So we'll step out of it. Swallow drops out, goes take care of his kid. He doesn't argue anymore. So I can't remember the name of this next guy, but he's a staunch globalist. He believes in Newtonian mechanics and how they're trying to make gravity work in dark matter. He's a PhD, I think, but he gets his ass handed to him by what's it here in a second.
Since you've been interrupted,
Roger,
we trying to
what
give you
does
the
DQ stand
time
for?
now to speak, and now you don't want to speak.
Nah,
Did you say something, Ryan?
What does DQ stand for, Roger?
Dairy Queen?
Very good, son.
Oh, well, thank you. I've eaten at one before.
Well,
Ice
you could also
cream,
say
hamburgers.
disqualified. Some people use DQ as in disqualified.
I
But that's
actually
the only
have
two I
tried
know
it.
that start with DQ. Well, maybe
I
there are a
tried
few
Dairy
others.
Queen in Thailand. That's the only
Really?
time I ever
No
tried
way.
it.
How was that?
Was it good?
It was pretty good. Pretty good. It isn't around here. First time I ever saw it was in Thailand.
I've never been to Thailand. By the way, who lives in Thailand? Oh, Luke is up there.
I used
You never-
to, but not for long.
Used to.
Only 3 years.
That was it.
Hey, I just
Yeah,
want to say this.
everything went to hell. You know.
Roger, think about the little like in betweens. I getting to sightings and I'm meeting, dude on the meat of the debate. If you stop and think about it, though, when it comes to a good debate, these little small interactions, the little nuances, when they steel man position someone that does it right, you can pick up on those, and it's like Man of Stone does them really good. He's really good with it, and hearing those little like steel mans is, and then in such a remedial way, it's like once you go to reverse it, it's undeniable. When you ask, and I've noticed how some of these good people, some of these people that debate and are really good at it, they're able to get the opposite side to agree to a certain area of a reference frame of something that they're in, and then show the facts out about it, which is undeniable, and done it in such a remedial way that it's like you can't go anywhere. But just like that dude just did, back off and not say nothing.
Oh yeah. Well, what else is he going to say? There's nothing. He when you still man argument, you see the end of their
Yeah.
their
But
fallacy.
I get the full meat of the concept. To really hear the argument is awesome. I get that. I get it.
Bye bye.
It had to be done. Sorry to interrupt.
All right. Okay, I'm going to play some more of this, guys. This is a good little debate. I'll listen to it all, so it goes on for a good little while. And I think Robot Polisher stepped in here because he saw it, and he had to record this and put it out there for people. He's right here. His name is Mike, I think. Oxbig, but I think that's probably a screen name. I want to know who he is, dude, personally. I was going to shake his hand. He's made a lot. He made me laugh so many times. So.
Roger, got to take the dog out real quick. Peace.
Okay, later, Porter.
So pick and choose, though. What's important to you? This conversation or your son or what? Like, do both. I don't know what you got to do, but focus, bro.
That's cool. He doesn't.
Or
son
if you
right
want
now.
to, or if you want to, we could redirect this to somebody else because we do have another Globe Earther on stage. So do you want to tag team somebody in? You want to tap in somebody else to help you out, 58? Because we
You
do
can
got
put someone
somebody
else
that's
on, 'cause my
involved.
son,
with,
he's
like,
giving me, he's trying to get
All
my
right,
attention.
bye. He's using a lifeline. Who else we got?
yeah, let's tag in Joe B. Go ahead, Joe B. Do you want to jump in here?
Or do you want to?
I can jump in. What's the sorry? Just what's the question one more time?
You have any evidence, like any exclusive evidence, that the Earth flies through space and orbits around the sun?
When you say exclusive evidence, do you mean like something that I've personally done, or just like in general?
No, I mean
Okay.
what the word means, which is that it would only
Okay,
work
yeah.
with
So
that explanation.
all right. I mean, like I said, like the things that like Swallow mentioned, whatever. Why does it matter in terms of the shape?
These people are trash.
shield, bro.
You
Fucking shield,
get like
Dude,
so. Wait, just to clarify, what you're saying is you don't have any exclusive evidence the Earth orbits around the sun, and it's just a blind belief that you have.
Well, I mean, off the top of my head, I can't grab something that like I don't have something just off the top of my head. To
So
throw
somebody
to
put a
you.
very extravagant
But
equation
what is
in
it?
the fucking book, and you
But
believe it because
what
you don't
again?
understand
Why
God.
does that have to do anything with the shape?
No, wait. Answer my question. So you just blindly believe it then? Like if you don't actually understand why it's allegedly true or the evidence that supports it or how it's the case, but you believe it is the case, then you just blindly believe it, right?
Like religiously.
Yeah, like a religion. Like a
Like a cult.
Yeah, like a doctrine built by men that wrote things in books, but they don't have any evidence and you don't even understand it, but you just believe it because they told you what to believe.
Damn.
Give you a whole bunch of complicated equations you can't fucking solve, so it must be true, right?
So yeah, they got him over a barrel here. He has no evidence for the orbit, or let alone the rotation of the Earth.
Hold on. What about the money that you accepted? Yeah. What about that?
I don't know. I couldn't tell you. But I like the argument, though. Don't add harm. We're just listening right now. So let's see where this goes.
Well, hold on. Let's give him a chance. Maybe he's thumbing through the NASA docs. Maybe he got something for us. Go ahead, Joe B. Take your time. But like, this is something. I mean, you got a background in like space.
Well, yeah. I mean,
right?
like relativity
you
isn't my background, though.
Which
What-
one
what-
of you have to be manager university if this all becomes a lie that you? Which one of you is gonna cry about? Which one of you said that? Was that you, Joe B? You're gonna have to be pissed off at your university when this all comes out as fake and bullshit.
Oh yeah, man, that was me. Yeah,
So-
I was I mean, that was a joke, but I mean, yeah, sure.
No, you're serious, dude. Really, you spent a lot of money on education.
What does he mean
You're
by
just
win?
stupid
It's
about
already
your
happened,
fucking
dude.
world, man.
So basically,
You're gonna
what
be pissed
Brian
off
is
about it.
talking about
Wait, this is
is when
Brian?
Joe was in his other
I say
space. Yeah, this is Brian. So what Brian was referring to, and we're gonna get back to the questions. I don't want to obfuscate from this. What Brian's referring to is in the other space, where Joe tells all his truths, I guess, since it's not on the timeline. But in this space, he says, hey, if I find out that they had lied, that the earth was a globe, I'm going to be so upset. It's going to destroy everything that I know to be true. Like, and he was really like, I don't know what you want, expressing himself to his fellow toxic Glober gang. And saying, bro, like, if they tell me that all this work and all this money and energy that I put into knowing about this, if they come out that they lied, bro, I'm going to be super hurt. So that's what Brian is talking about.
I'm about to switch
So
to
when
my
Wiz is
phone.
asking him questions about exclusivity to the thing that you believe in, he's saying, I don't know if I really have any evidence, then we would have to concede that this is just a blind belief. And we can move on to another topic if you want to talk about something else, but you have to concede that you don't have any exclusive evidence of the motion of the earth around the sun.
Yeah, like it's not that serious, right? I mean, we all kind of blind believed it at one point, I think.
Well, yeah, that's what I said. I mean, off the top, like I said, off the top of my head, for like specifically heliocentrism, like I don't have something to just grab off the top of my head.
So you
Oh,
share
darn.
the space with Peter, Pubes, and James, and circle jerk each other over a religion that you don't fully
Yeah, that is kind of weird, right? If you're talking,
No,
Well,
that
you're the
was a little
pivot man, so it works out.
Well, somebody's got to provide lube for all that. That's all I got to say.
talking reckless and flexing on the net, but like what's also funny about it is that like your religion doesn't even work mathematically or anything. Like you got dark matter, dark energy, flatness problem, horizon problem, Hubble tension problem, cosmological constant problem, on and on, right? But a geocentric model mean that the Earth is stationary and in the center. It doesn't have any of those problems. It works way better. So I would suggest that you inform yourself prior to kind of like running around defending something that you don't understand. But yeah, it's all good. If we want to move on, you have no evidence that heliocentrism is true. So, okay. Do you have any evidence that that the Earth is a sphere, or that it's spinning, or that it's tilted, wobbling, or any of that?
Oh, sure, yeah.
They
I
show
mean,
you a
my
globe in class.
like I said, my background is mostly it's like engineering, right? So I mean, like I said, relativity type stuff is really not my thing, so I'm not gonna like debate it or anything like that. Most of my background is mostly in Newtonian mechanics, so I mean,
Oh, whoa, that's a problem, bro. Newtonian mechanics is over 100 years old, so we're actually not going to go back to the 1600s, back when some dude said that there was no time variable in his equation for gravity and it must be instantaneous, but that it's impossible without some medium acting in between the two. That doesn't really make a lot of sense. I mean, local engineering on the Earth doesn't require Newtonian mechanics to be true, right? I mean, in fact, all plane or all engineering in the real world, right? Like we use plane survey. We assume the Earth is flat up to 100 square miles. So we're not going to assume the curvature of the Earth. So are you banking on gravity and Newtonian mechanics here? I mean, what about?
So where's Bev at? Is he in the chat still? I want to ask him that question. How come they assume the Earth to be flat for 100 square miles, and then they change elevations, if any? It's rare at sea, so I don't think he's in there anymore. I think he left. Damn it, Bev! You had the answers, and I didn't get them.
About engineering requires Newtonian mechanics to be true.
I mean, like I said, my background is Newtonian mechanics. I mean, like stuff that I've done, say like orbital mechanics. Also like kinematics. No, like what? I'm
You don't know what
lost here.
kinematics is? All right, dude. This is what's so wild is why like you guys be just wild and don't even understand the basics. But like kinematics is geometry, so it's like how a body moves in relation to each other. Like this planet, quote unquote, moves around the sun. That would be a kinematic description, right? Like how bodies move in relation to each other. And dynamics would be what causes them to do that, the force that causes them to move. Newtonian mechanics would be a dynamic claim, of course. It's claiming a force that isn't even in your model anymore. That's super old. It also doesn't even work for the perihelion shift of Mercury. It falls apart super quickly outside the solar system fairy tale. So I mean, like, so what you're saying is what you specialize in is something that's not even useful and not used at all from your paradigm anymore, and it's been debunked on the quantum, local, and cosmological scale.
Statics and dynamics are both used in engineering, though. Like in
Right.
design, I mean, building structures. I'm not talking about, like I'm not talking about like accounting for curve or whatever. I'm
Well, he
talking
could have
about
just said, "I don't have an
simple,
argument for that,
sorry,
Austin,"
statics
but
and
he didn't.
dynamics.
Yeah, okay.
No,
So
he didn't.
dynamics in terms of cosmology or astrophysics is different than the idea that there's a system that's variable or changing, but it doesn't matter. Like I asked you already specifically, what about engineering that we do in the real world?
What happened? Did it pause?
What happened? You broke it?
I don't know. I didn't do anything.
How dare you?
I think it just paused.
I am
Requires
rated.
Newtonian gravity.
There we
to
go.
be
We're
true.
back.
Aerospace engineering.
Aerospace engineering. Can you explain which part of it requires Newtonian gravity to be true?
Well, I mean, to be fair, most design does account for, gravity. But yeah, I mean, like I said, my studies were in orbital mechanics, so I mean, I haven't gotten too far in it yet because I mean, like I said, I haven't graduated yet or anything, but I mean,
Okay, so wouldn't
That's funny.
wouldn't you have to have like a viable theory of gravity to have any substantial claim here regarding orbital mechanics? Which I don't know if you even understand it. You're talking about Newtonian mechanics. I mean, your current belief is that objects free fall, perpetually changing direction. So it's perpetually changing direction and free fall. That can't actually be demonstrated in any lab or anything. It's just antithetical to physics. And then worse than that is like you don't even have a gravity that works. Newtonian mechanics has been debunked. So like, do you have any evidence of any of this or
Newtonian mechanics has been debunked, or are you talking about Newton's like theory of gravity?
Newtonian mechanics has been debunked on the quantum scale, and of course, Newtonian gravity has been debunked everywhere. Did you know that?
Sorry, Newtonian
He wouldn't
mechanics
know.
were debunked on the, what did you say?
The quantum scale.
On the quantum scale?
Yeah, you didn't know that?
I mean, do we live on the quantum scale?
Yeah, but actually everything that we live on is comprised of the quantum scale. You didn't know?
How would he know that? He's too busy circle jerking Peter and fucking P-dubs.
All right, so you got nothing, bro. I mean, this is what's so funny, right? Is like, I don't think you guys even understand the basics. So, do you realize that in Newtonian's equations, or in Newtonian equations, he didn't even apply a time variable, which means that gravity would have to be instant. It would require instantaneous action at a distance.
Is it the recording or one
I
of
don't
us
know much
eating
about
up?
relativity, and I'm
It's
sure
recording.
there's
Talking
really
about
more
Newton,
where you
dude.
go into that, like why you need the time factor, right?
We weren't talking about relativity, though.
I know, but I'm saying that's where it comes in, is in relativity.
No, let's stick on Newtonian mechanics. I asked you a point-blank question. It's crazy. No ballers can answer questions. Did you realize that in Newton's equations, there is no time variable, which would require gravity to be instant, which would require instantaneous action at a distance?
Sure. You know what? No. Let's say I didn't know that.
That's crazy, yeah. So you should have put that together when there's no time variable. So here's the problem. How can you have instantaneous action at a distance without a medium that is in mutual contact with the two bodies? You're just out of your depth, bro. Let's be real. I'll quote Newton real fast, and then I'm going to give up the mic. I don't want to hog it. Like, Newton straight up said, the idea that innate brute matter could act on other brute matter through the vastness over long distances in a vacuum without some medium, some intermediary medium acting between the two with mutual contact is to me so great an absurdity that no man with competent faculty of thinking in philosophical matters could ever fall into it. And whether this medium be material or immaterial, I've left up to the consideration of the readers. Did you understand what he's saying? He's saying,
Yeah, I like to touch on gravity for a minute. I mean, every experiment that I've ever seen has never actually drawn to a solid scientific conclusion that gravity is an actual force that makes things happen. Anybody got a disagreement there?
If you do touch it, keep grabbing onto it. Hold on to it because I want to see it. You know?
Can I just say that I disagree with all of it? No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, why not? Of course, you can disagree all
Don't
you
let it
want.
go, Raj. If you do grab it.
Wait, Ryan, you remember the show we did on the whole Cavendish thing? What was your conclusion after we had a good look at what Cavendish is? I didn't see anything to support a notion of
an actor?
gravity at all. Yeah, he could have been. Or maybe he's just a made-up character like the rest of these assholes. I have no idea. But I mean, none of their pseudo experiments actually, and even the higher end pseudo experiments that actually are the quants. What's the word they use for it? They're not fake experiments. It's a God, I can't remember the reference. But anyways, like Nichols and Morley, which are going to be brought up here in a minute, actually proved there's no gravitational pull on a celestial level at all. They actually show the exact opposite, show none. But that's just the experiment themselves. Well, not the experiment, but the demonstration. I guess you'd call it that. Experiment's a strong word because you can't really vary and manipulate any of the causes of the effects. It's just like there is no effect.
You just
That's what it
turned
shows.
from mono to stereo on my end. Was that just
Did
on
I?
my end?
Stereo. What?
Stereo.
Sounds better now.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I didn't do anything. Maybe it's on your end.
Well, I'm happy about it either way.
Yeah, so I don't even know why gravity gets brought up in these debates at all. There's no such thing.
Well, you're talking
It's
about
called a replacement
ether
argument for whatever they don't know usually. But
So fill the gaps, right? throw a little mortar in there. It'll stick. Yeah, you can't fill reality with words. I'm sorry. You can use descriptive words to describe reality, but what in the actual tests that they actually did do prove that what they say it is isn't so. It disproves their argument, and they actually do this themselves on a regular. Most physicists go and do tests that actually disprove what their theory is. They don't do it on purpose, but then again, a lot of like papers and stuff get tossed out because they're worthless without these principles that they rely upon. Just math, basically. Is that a mouthful? Anyways, this is going to get a little bit better. It's a little dry. I'm sorry, guys, but I thought it'd be good to show this in the arena because most people don't watch Robot Polisher or get a chance to go over to Flat Earth Fridays and chill. I'm gonna play some more.
You ain't gonna be going anywhere.
Oh yeah, we're gonna play
be
these
here all night.
No, we're not. We're gonna be here for probably the next maybe 45 minutes to an hour, but
3 hours.
3 hours, 4 hours. What you gonna tell me next? No,
Cheer us on, people. Cheer us on.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's play. Ready?
No one that's even slightly competent would believe that you could have instantaneous action at a distance with gravity without some medium exchanging that interaction in mutual contact of the bodies. So in your own paradigm, Newtonian gravity is laughably irrelevant.
I have
and
no
not
idea.
Viable.
Take these other ones, but they don't work very well.
You're gonna need the ether for that, bro.
Yeah, right. I was gonna say Newton was a proponent of ether theory, correct?
Well, he proposed an ether, but that's not the point. The point is that in the real world right now, your paradigm can't have an ether because then you got to go back to Michelson Morley. Now the Earth's not moving. Now you're in trouble. So now that means there might be a God. Then you guys get all weird and freak out about it. So you can't have an ether. That means you can't have Newtonian mechanics. So like when I ask you for evidence, right? Like you're like, oh, well, I focus on engineering and aerospace, orbital mechanics and Newtonian mechanics. And it's like, okay, but what does that have to do with the real world? Because your paradigm can't use that. It doesn't work. It doesn't work on its face. You would have to have an ether and it still doesn't work. There's no evidence for it. So it doesn't prove. All that helps us realize is that your religion is so stupid that it's using archaic, outdated equations that have been debunked in your own paradigm because you can't come up with anything better. Right? So like, you see the problem here? Does this help us verify the Earth's supposedly a ball in space at all, or can we just dismiss it? And I'm no disrespect, but your degree is in pseudoscience.
How are you feeling about your college? And you feel like you're going to be manager college now, Joe?
Oh, 100%. Oh yeah, man. Aerospace pays pretty well, so I'm fine with it.
Selling out for $1. Sound like a globe earther to me. Hey, Joe B, you want to tag anybody else? Any one of them toxic guys? You want to at them and tell them to pull up over here and maybe help you out?
Peter's here in the
Yeah, I mean, Peter's here. I mean, I'm
Peter's
not
no
gonna
Vince.
tag
Hold
him
on,
in.
be
but-
asking Joe B, you want to have anybody in here come help you out? You got a lot of guys that you like to key with. This is what happens when you tweet at us. Now you win the
Listen,
fire.
if Peter,
You
if
want to
Peter
get up out the
wants
fire
to,
and
if
put
Peter
somebody else?
wants to, he's more than welcome. He's more than welcome to jump in.
I vote.
You-
I vote Piper. I vote Piper come up here and press his issue with Southern Stars and anything else he gotta address.
I mean, I don't even know if Piper's online right now.
I'm just asking Joe if he wants somebody else to come help him out. Joe, do you have anybody that you want to reach out to as a lifeline? Since you haven't answered any questions here about the sciences as you key about fallacious rhetoric in regards to Eratosthenes with my tweets. Now we talking about the sciences, you have zero answers to the questions. Something that you're majoring in. So do you want to, I'm gonna ask you again, do you want to have anybody else come help you out with the answers to the things that you study in, laughing at flat earthers, talking about you can educate them on Saturday when you have no answers on Friday?
Saturday, Friday.
So yeah,
doesn't
like
matter.
I said, I mean, I
Ain't gonna
joined
happen.
here in the first place to talk about the whole, like you guys were talking about, like the Van Allen belts and like moon landing thing. But also, yeah, sure. Like I said, I mean, Peter's in the audience. If he wants to join, I mean, more than welcome. Sure. Well, let's tag him in. Let's see.
And talk about Van
There
Allen.
we go. Pull up, Peter.
Van Allen, do it, man. Van Allen.
Second baller has
Come on,
used the
Peter.
lifeline. What is it called on Who Wants to Be a Millionaire? It's like call a friend.
Lifeline.
Lifeline.
Yeah.
Put a lifeline out, yeah.
Maybe it's life curves where they're from.
We're gonna rotate some mics.
Tell me about the Van
Yeah, I love that show. Didn't you? You want to be a millionaire? Who was the original host?
Yeah,
of
I like
show?
that show.
Yeah.
What?
Oh God, it was the newscast. Well, the TV personality who hosted the show originally. It was Philman or something like that. I can't remember his name. They had two people do it. They had a girl and a guy. Originally, the first Regis Philbin. That's who it was. God, I'm surprised I remember that name. Oh, give myself the shivers. Anyway,
Regis and Kelly Lee, you dumbass.
Regis and Kelly Lee had their own show, yeah. But Regis Philbin, he actually hosted You Want to Be a Millionaire, right? That's what I'm talking about. The ABC game show where you could win $1 million by answering trivia questions. Yeah.
Sure you can. Sure you can.
Somebody actually won it a couple of times, I gather. That's what they said.
Sure they did.
But, you know,
I believe it.
what goes
Do
on-
you?
Yeah. TV's real, you know. Everything you see on TV.
The fuck it is. You're funny, Roger. You're really.
I try. Yeah. We should do a TV
You
episode.
should be a comedian, Roger.
Nah, you should be a comedian, Ryan. You much funny did I am. No, but Bev's trying to reference all the
Roger,
all the
I'm already a
gravitational
comedian.
particles.
Why do you think I'm on your show?
Oh, thank God. And he
Aw,
commented.
ain't these guys cute tonight?
Oh yeah, it's
But
called
not as,
R and
not
R.
as not as cute as Betty.
Hey, wait a minute. What?
Bev.
Oh, Bevy. Oh, Bevy. He's saying that gravity only works, or a better descriptor for gravity is vertically. I'm just wondering how that works, and how do you get a reference to a vertical without a horizontal? Can anybody give me that? What like vertical would be just a line in the middle of nowhere. It would be going nowhere, and we'd have a line in the middle of nothing. I guess that's that true globe that we can't understand. One day we'll get there in the true globe. All right. And what is this point of gravity that he talks about? And how do you have it in with a vertical and nowhere else? Everything's described vertically.
Yeah, what about that second point?
I don't know. In order to build anything, what do you just start vertically with everything? If you went out to go build a shopping mall tomorrow, you would all just take vertical measurements. You wouldn't measure any distance on the ground at all, or even try to level it for that matter. You have to reference that horizontal every time you reference the vertical, if I'm not mistaken, right? That's how that works. if you're building something or if you're measuring a height or a distance of something. And angular size would play a big role in it if you want to get distance properly. So, yeah, just throwing it out there. But I guess that's not part of the Euclid principles, right? Oh, we don't need it. We need it. All we need is a plumb bob. I get it. Okay, so we just hang a plumb bob over nothing, and we mark it there, and then we just fall forever. Oh, Jim got a good name for him. Check it out, Brevda. Brevda. I wonder who he's making reference to. I think might have a channel. Oh no, he's making a reference to Brenda and Bev. Like they're
Bev
one
and
and the
Brenda,
same. Well, I hear they collaborate now. So I wonder. Brenda's got 15,000 followers, dude. He's doing good for himself. I know.
Well, it's probably most of his own kind.
You might be right. Yeah, but the people that are in the comments in there, when I read them, are like, "What a great positive show! You're spreading such a moral message," or something like that. I'm like, "Oh, really?
You're such a beautiful woman."
Oh yeah. The daisies in your hair start dancing everywhere. Anyways, I want to play some more of this.
Yo, so
I can't have this.
Whitsett is
phantom.
2-0. Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, the Gordon Fisherman's here. Hold on.
Whitsett
We got to stop it.
2 Globe Earthers right now, so he's 2-0.
You ever met the Gordon Fisherman? Anybody? He is here.
I'm not sure.
Gordon
There he
Fisherman,
is.
that's right. That's right. And dry.
Long in hand.
Dry as I can be. My nose is running, but I can't catch that, so I don't know what to do else. I can't run fast anymore.
How's the catch today, sir?
Catch is great, man. Caught me some really wild ones today. Yeah.
I'm taking you down. I don't want to see that. All right.
Hakatui? You like Hakatui? Everybody's a master of Hakatui. Even my wife can do it.
Even the wife can do it? It takes a real man to
Hakatui.
do Hakatui.
Oh, a real woman to do that too. I'll tell you what.
Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Is that woman standing vertically by chance? Do you use a plumb bob? Is that?
I don't know about that. Maybe.
Yeah.
Maybe.
I wonder what happened to Bob. They made him into a plum.
Who cares?
Dude, put a
Where'd
weight
my hood
on
go?
the string. You got a plumb bob, dude. I could take a rock and make a plumb bob. It's a highly
You just need. Well, you need a rock that you can tie to the end of the string. Yeah, but I guess so. Yeah. You can make a compass really easy too, but that doesn't mean people will actually use it.
Yeah, no. Well,
They just
if you're in a
assume.
pinch,
They just assume. Gotta be curved.
You
Gotta
need
be
to know
curved.
where vertical is. Get a rock and a string.
Does anybody know?
I don't know.
No, there's definitely more than one up and down. Remember, it goes in all up and down is just relative. Remember,
Oh,
Which
yeah,
is
relative to
that's the
what,
part
though?
that gets me is when they say that. That's really what they're saying, is that up and down is relative. That it just depends on where you're at on the planet or on the whatever on the Earth. That's what depends on where the downward pull is. But that's not true. It's always down the same direction.
Yeah, seems that
So
way.
why make it complicated? I mean, why make it complicated by saying that? It's just dumb. It doesn't make any logical sense, nor does it fit with anything. But yet they say it like as if it does, and it's almost like people are brainwashed to think that that actually means something. And they go, "Oh yeah, yeah," and they nod. It's just so stupid. It's like with everything else in the world. It's like with Jay-Z or whoever the fuck these people are. I mean, I don't know any of these people. I don't even know if they're real. Why would I even care what they did or whether they? I don't believe that shit. They're just characters. Come on, man. They're movie actors. Their real lives aren't really shown. Come on, dude. This is dumb.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
they put
dumb.
on,
It's like
they put on the face and the
it's
persona.
to make them
that they-
popular. That's the reason why they become drug addicts or they pretend to beat their wives. It's to become popular because there's people out there that like that shit. You guys, come on, think about it.
Well,
As sick as it sounds, it's true. And they're just
Bev
drag you in. They want to drag you in just like everybody else. Want everybody on there.
I don't really care about them.
I
Those
do.
world up and down can
All
be both
brainwashing.
ways. There's no reference point to down, Bev. That's not. It may go in a vertical or.
Let's just let the plumb bob decide where it is, okay? And let's not have you telling me what you think it is. Let's just let the plumb bob show us where it is instead of arguing with dumbness. Because you're just trying to say some shit on the side that has nothing to do with it. It's a dichotomy again. One of those dumb things that you guys think mean something.
Yeah, he
False
claims
dichotomy.
that it's a false dichotomy. In other words,
But
there's
it's just
no
like this, but this
choices.
looks like that, so that must mean that this thing is that too. It's like, well, yeah, but I play pool on this pool table all day long, and the fucking thing's flat, dude. I'm sorry, and the balls are still round. So who gives a fuck if the sky's round? I don't give a
The
shit.
sky round.
I don't
know
care
that.
if your balls are square and mine are round, and they're different. Big deal. They're still balls. Who cares?
I'm not worried about balls. I'm just
We're
worried
testicles,
about
man.
how do you reference down without a horizontal?
You don't.
And I know you got to have a
You
horizontal.
can't. You have to have that Z. There has to be a, for you to triangulate or whatever you want to call that, circulate or whatever the fuck you want to call that dumb shit they make up. But if you want to calculate anything, you have to use straight lines. You can't measure a curve without straight lines, dummy. So no matter how you look at it, you're plotting the curves, but you're just drawing straight lines. That's what all math is that way. Because if you had to figure out what every curve's exact meaning was and how much it curved and at what space, imagine how dumb that would be if you had to figure all that out just to answer the problem when there's actually the math will actually tell you what the answer is based on this logic problem over here. You know what I'm saying? It's just a trick of the mind. Like I said, you start to identify that with reality, and because math can say this or that, so we can just add up 7 and 9, right, and get 15. Okay,
Say out of 4 jacks.
and that's going to sound normal to everybody because it's 7 and 9 is 15. Remember?
Did you hear me? Right.
No.
Say out of 4 jacks.
Who?
4 jacks. He just came in.
Oh, what's up, dude?
Yeah,
Made it sound like somebody special came in. I'm kidding.
He is special.
Hey, no, I'm teasing, bro.
So we go from horizontal to vertical back to a false dichotomy. God,
But it's always better not.
Talking, man. He should
It's
live
always
up
better
to his
not to
own point.
stroke your ego, your
Live up to
subs
your own
egos
point and
too
stop
much.
talking. Yeah.
Yeah.
What?
Okay, let's play
Oh,
some
that's
more
a good
of
way to
this.
put it. Yeah, just shut up, Ryan. Yeah, I get it. Okay, I
Not
can
you.
get that. My wife says that all the time. She might be right sometimes.
Not you, Ryan. Try thinking's
I
message.
know. I'm
Oh,
just
yeah.
teasing. I'm
So
trying to take the blunt,
did she ever take a backhand to you?
Yeah, sometimes she wants to, but I've never hit her. I don't think she'd ever hit me. I thought
I've
about
never
getting
had-
her. Nope,
You
never done.
thought about it, crossed your mind, and then
And it wasn't like her dad was big enough to kick my ass or anything. It was just, I just don't, I've never really been one to hurt other people. I don't know. I've never liked being hit, so I just don't like hitting. I mean, yeah, sometimes I get rage and I want to punch somebody, but it's not because I like to be violent. It's because I want to get that anger out, and so that it'll stop fucking driving me crazy.
Believe me, I
Isn't
had
that
a
what everybody
father-in-law.
does? Yeah.
The first 5 years of
Yeah.
my marriage, he hated me, dude. But then he got to know me, and then all of a sudden,
My stepdad was the same way.
Yeah.
He hated me because I wasn't a college kiss ass like he was. He went to college. He was adopted by these rich parents, right? So he had a spoon up his ass. And of course, I never said anything to him about it like that. I never held that against him because I figured, well, shit, if the reverse was, I had that good thing, then I'd be feeling fucking stupid if I hadn't taken advantage of it, right? So I thought, I respected this guy. He was smart. He was adopted. His adoptive family was really good to him, and they made sure that he went to college and he got a good job. He worked for Caltrans. He was a good dude. Like I say, he was a pothead, but I mean that's really, and he drank too much. But other than that, he was a pretty good dude. He treated my mom fairly nice. But one day he decided to try to choke her because he was angry at her, and I had to kick his ass and break his thumb. But after that, he didn't want me to live there anymore. But that doesn't mean that he wasn't perfect, and it doesn't mean that he was a bad person. It's just he had an issue with me being a nobody, but still actually being a man. He didn't like that. He thought, in order for you to be a man, you have to go to college and you have to kick a bunch of ass and you have to have a good job, right? Well, that's not really true. Everybody knows that, right? But he seemed to think that because he had the silver spoon in his butt and because his parents took good care of him, and he was because they spoiled him. Don't get me wrong. They did. Of course they did, because they knew that if they didn't spoil him, he might not actually excel and go do it because, he might be like his father or his mother where he came from. Who knows? Maybe they were just bad people and he's going to be the same way. Who knows, right? You can't really tell, right? You can't tell when you first meet him. But the whole point is that if your intent is to hurt and harm someone back in your revenge and not just teach them a lesson, that's where I think you go wrong. Because if I teach you a lesson and you come out the other side and you realize, what, this guy was right and he was actually honest with me, that might actually make you just go away and just leave me alone, right? Because I wasn't dishonest. I didn't use deception like you or whatever in order to trick you into saying something that I wanted you to say, or something you didn't want to say, or whatever. I don't have to do that. I use the way you carry yourself against you. then there's no argument because it's obvious to everybody what you're doing and how you're acting, right? So when I say it like that, everybody in the room knows exactly what I'm talking about. I don't have to explain nothing. But see, if I say, well, this is what you did wrong and you're bad in this, then that's just a dumb thing to do. All I'm doing is saying, this is wrong. What you said was wrong here. I'm trying to correct it. Show me where the evidence is that changes what we know and what I assume is reality based on what we see around us. If you can't do that, then you're just not being honest with yourself, right? And then you're not being honest with me. So, I mean, that'll cancel you out. But I mean, like, do you ever get this far with a Glober? No, probably not. Most Glovers don't actually listen to what you're saying and actually look at the stuff you're talking about. All they do is assume that they're right because these people that they saw on YouTube were just slamming these flat earthers and making them look bad. And it looked like so much fun. He had to try it himself. You know what I mean? And yeah, that's a shallow thing to do. And I get it. I've been there.
Ryan, where'd you go?
Well, it was time to end. We get the point. So it was the perfect time. It happened.
Yeah. Right. Yeah. It's like, but you know, you see how that works.
The point was clearly made. Yeah, for sure, man.
Right.
And I totally get you.
Yeah,
so like I say, you learn to know who's worthy. Like don't waste. It's like sowing your seed upon a rock. Don't waste your time trying to give knowledge to some idiot who would just rather just take someone's word for it anyway. It just means that somebody's going to come along and sound better and smarter than you, and then they're going to believe him now, right? And you're just wasting your time because you're only leading them down the wrong road. That's kind of actually rotten for you to do that, right? When you don't even know what you've got in your hands. Like if you don't know who you're dealing with, then how do you even know that you're the right person to fucking bring it across to him, right? You might be the total wrong person because he doesn't like your attitude or whatever. So you got to like step back and let somebody else jump. You know what I'm saying? It's like, let's be honest, let's be genuine, let's, you know. But when does that ever happen on here, bro? Yeah, when does that rarely ever happen, right? And when it does, it's like they always run off because they get scared, right? We always scare them away somehow. Right.
Yeah. Well, anyways, we missed part of that because you cut out for like a sentence, but it's all right. We got the gist of it. Yeah.
No, I know. That's why I apologize that I got a phone call. Yeah, it cuts me right off every time. As soon as the phone rings, it's like that's why I get mad at you for calling me when I'm online. Yeah, because I use my phone.
Yeah, I don't use my phone to go on and do. I do it on the computer.
I know you don't, but I do because you know why? It's very, 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 very much easier to use. I can carry it around anywhere. I can keep it charged. I can do anything I want with it. It can go everywhere I need to go, and I can work while I'm still using it. So for me, it's the best way because I can't carry that computer around with me. You know what I'm saying? It's just not gonna. And I can't just sit on my ass all day long. Can't do it.
And I don't carry my computer around with me everywhere I go. Anyway, and Bev, it wasn't a test. It's like, how do you reference down to the horizontal? Not both of them, and you know that already. So why
you just use a plumb bob? Come on, don't use a bubble level. It's like stupid, right?
Yeah.
Like, that's what we all use.
That's what he's going to say. But anyway, I want to play some more of this, and then we're going to get out of here. I did put a link.
Oh darn! I was just starting to enjoy this. I was starting to like this whole thing where we just critique everybody. Even though I don't really believe in it, I think that's kind of a rotten thing to do, but I'm doing it now for some reason. I'm in a shitty mood or something.
We're actually just listening to Witsit school people in the
I know. What's funny to me is how smart Witsit really is. You know, if only somebody could actually show him the way, god damn, he would be great, wouldn't he? Like imagine. Yeah, I know. It's like, that's what frustrates me is that I see him as a lost cause. And it's like, I think that's why everybody does it. That's why everybody wants to befriend him again and try to, yeah, I know, I get it, but I don't know, man. I'm starting to wonder if maybe that's not possible. He's just gone his own direction, bro. He's doing his own thing, and he don't care. You know,
you take these same arguments yourself. He doesn't own them.
Yeah, of course.
You can take these citations and you can use these as a debating tool yourself.
Right. That's what I like about his stuff is that he doesn't just tell you what he thinks. He shows you where he got the information. That's fucking genuine as fuck, bro. That's why he has followers even today, right? Even though he's saying some crazy shit, right? Because people want to hear it because he's smart. That's very attractive, especially to women and men that aren't, don't feel like they're macho, You're always looking for someone to replace that feeling.
Right.
It's
the same with your other favorite debater, QE. He does the same thing. He presents citations when he goes in and shows you.
I know he does. That's what I respect about him. But he's an asshole too. Like, why does he have to be an asshole on top of it? I mean, I'm an asshole, but I'm funny, right? Like, people laugh at because I'm joking, right? If I really didn't like you, I wouldn't even let you on the show. I wouldn't speak to you. So if I'm giving you the time of day and I'm speaking to you, that's because I like you enough to actually give a shit to try to tell you the truth. But you don't have to listen to me. But you at least have to understand that I'm being respectful by trying to tell you the truth. If you don't see that, no matter whether I'm right or wrong, whether it turns out to be I'm right or wrong, doesn't matter. The point is I'm a genuine person. I'm trying to show you the truth. If you can show me the truth is something different, then maybe I can agree with you. But I need hard evidence. I don't need some bullshit or some argument that somebody told you 50 years ago or whatever you learned in school. Some dumb teacher that was just doing his job. That doesn't convince me, and it doesn't impress me either. You know.
It doesn't. All right, let's play some more of this because I want to end in by 2 hours at least or so. Is that all right? I want to go see my grandkids.
Well, in that case, okay, in that case.
Yeah, Grandma's over there watching them now, and I'm going to go help her in a few. All right, I'm going to play.
All righty.
Right here in front of all of y'all, with NASA's $1 trillion budget and all that, these fools can't prove Earth is round. How about that? In front of all of y'all right now. Credit to this dude. This dude is brilliant, man.
Who said that?
He's fucking brilliant.
Who said that? No, I mean, is he repeating what
something stupid
somebody else said?
Yo, I was hoping I'm about to oop somebody else because I gotta go make a drink. I was just gonna oop Alan and preferred directions be or something. I mean, I'll say this real fast with the Eratosthenes thing, and I'm gonna fall back for a minute.
I was gonna ask you if
you gotta
he's
have a
drunk
distant
and
sun,
not convinced.
obviously, right? I just tweeted a screenshot from the high altitude footage over 100,000 feet, and we have a local hotspot from the sun on the clouds. So that's obviously impossible with evenly distributed parallel light rays from 93 million miles away. So we have a local hotspot under the sun in the high altitude footage, which refutes the notion that these are parallel light rays from 93 million miles away, which refutes any, spherical presumption regarding Eratosthenes. So that's rough.
Go on, Joe. Tell us about those Van Allen belts.
Hey, what's it? What's up?
What's up?
How you doing, buddy? Hey, I'm not a scientist, unlike you. Tell me, how does quantum mechanics debunk Newtonian
That sounds like the
mechanics?
guy who was on here earlier.
How does it refute it?
almost
Walk me
does,
through
but
it
it's
so
not
I
him.
can understand.
Yeah.
That's what we were talking. That's what we were saying.
There are many
he's on
different
Discord
things,
and
like
he's a loud
even
mouth.
the photoelectric effect
both
doesn't
are,
work with
actually.
Newtonian mechanics.
Oh.
What?
Did you know that quantum mechanics excludes all gravity from the model?
I did, yeah. That's probably why I said it doesn't work.
Okay, so walk me through it. How does quantum mechanics debunk Newtonian gravity?
It doesn't.
Let's go.
Was that like
Wait,
an
Peter,
uh-oh
you were
moment?
teaching everybody about this stuff on Saturdays. So now you telling everybody that you don't know.
No,
That's
I know. I
interesting.
just
So
want to hear
everybody
from
that joins
Whitson.
Peter's Space on Saturdays, he's sitting up here telling you he could tell you about this stuff, but he's also saying that during Flat Earth Fridays that
Pull
he
your
doesn't
biscuit
know.
crypto
So I'm
keys.
going
You've
I'm going to
been.
let this to continue. I'm going to let this continue, but I just want to highlight
Please
that's an
do. Please
interesting
do.
thing
Please
that you got.
highlight it.
Please
Yeah,
do.
don't worry. Don't worry. I got you, bro. I got you. So
I got
Peter doesn't have the answer, so he's asking the flat earthers for answers. So
Yes,
go
I
ahead.
am. I am asking Whitson,
Yeah, we know.
Professor
We know.
Whitson,
We know.
for answers. So Whitson,
Interesting.
quantum
You're
mechanics.
such a condescending asshole,
Yes,
Peter.
I am, TM. Whitson, quantum mechanics does not include in its model gravity at all by design. How can it contradict something that it does not include?
Wow, bro. That's
Well,
your
why in the
question?
hell do you
Okay,
bring
yeah.
that shit up?
That's my question.
Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, of course, one of the biggest goals of quantum mechanics is to integrate gravity, hence them desperately looking for the graviton, etc. But of course, they will never find such a thing. Hence, there being thousands
Good
of
point.
quantum gravity
And Joyce, yeah,
models
I'm pretty
and
sure he
theories
did when he
proposed.
got his
So,
RV.
what a ridiculous question. The reason that it's not used is because neither relativistic nor Newtonian application works on the quantum scale for many reasons. Even just the fact that Newtonian mechanics is deterministic, and then the current particle physics application to quantum mechanics requires a probabilistic application. So yeah, Newton.
Is that it? Or should I wait for
What you
more?
tell me is that means that
Buddy,
you have
this
to
is
be
simple,
smart.
okay?
to understand.
Quantum mechanics involves very precise, repeatable experiments and measurements that we know are reality. Now, the interpretation is pseudoscience, but that's a side note. Of course, everything is comprised of the quantum scale. Therefore, if you're making a claim as to the laws of physics regarding quote unquote gravity or Newtonian mechanics, it would have to work on the quantum scale where mass is present. And again, Newtonian mechanics claims to be deterministic, and the current understanding within particle physics of quantum is probabilistic. And there are many other problems. So you have superposition, non-locality, the uncertainty principle, entanglement, wave-particle duality, etc. So long story short, they want to integrate gravity on the quantum scale.
Yeah, make it
Well,
short.
listen carefully and respond without being a little bitch. So they want to integrate gravity into the quantum scale, but they cannot successfully do that because neither Einsteinian nor Newtonian mechanics successfully can be incorporated.
That's why I'm playing this.
That is correct. That's why in physics today we have two domains. One is called classical mechanics, to which Newtonian and Einsteinian theories belong. And we have quantum mechanics, which by its own claims does not involve anything that has to do with gravity, because it recognizes it has no accepted theory of gravity at the moment. And you are once again correct, Professor Whitsitt, that it is the frontier of modern physics to reconcile quantum mechanics with gravity. However, one more minute, I promise. Both Newtonian mechanics.
Yeah, make it short, Peter. Hey, Peter, make it short.
The whole thing is he's trying to resurrect a dead theory that's been buried for almost 100 plus years.
Did you just tell him to make his Peter short? Is that what he just said?
He did say that. That came out of his mouth. Yeah, but the funny thing is, with the Newtonian mechanics, it fails at the first instance to begin with, even with Newton himself, and yet they still drug it out of the hole, tried to put it to practical use, and they couldn't make it work anywhere else, even let alone here. So
you got to remember too.
Why kick it in the teeth more? Just let gravity go away.
Beating the dead horse.
Yeah, it's stupid, man. It's beyond it.
Beating the dead horse. Yeah.
Make it short. Well, hurry up. Make it short, just like you told us. Make it short.
And they're beating on it. It's like, dude,
you the guy, right?
Don't do that.
Yeah, you the guy. Hurry up, though. Hurry up. Go ahead.
Good for you, bro.
I promise I'll make it 5% of your previous monologues tonight.
Well, they actually had a purpose, Peter.
Yes, they did. The purpose was to boost CryptoKey's.
Yeah, my name is Sacred. Yeah, my name is Sacred. You know who I am. But make it short. Go ahead and answer. Go ahead and answer the question, Peter. Go ahead. But make it short, though.
Okay. You know who's sacred? Jesus Christ. You're just CryptoKeys. 100%.
Yeah, you're nobody either. That's why you're somebody with no answers.
Yeah, but I have my real name on my profile.
Do you? So, I don't know that. I don't know who you are.
Crypto crap.
That's who I am. Look me up. So, both the Newtonian and Einsteinian theories agree with observation to an unbelievable degree of accuracy. In the solar system, it's pretty much...
He did say theories. They're not forces. They're not proven natural law. They're descriptive words for the best part. And we had a better descriptor word with relative density disequilibrium to start with. And action on an object, force, friction. There's so many different things that relegate its motion. But I mean, we can't really apply those to things we can't manipulate, like heavenly bodies, right? We can't manipulate the said motion of any of the 9 or said 8 wandering stars, in my opinion, what they are, but what they call planets. We cannot determine what's the cause and effect of that relationship, what makes it work. And what they proposed that worked has been debunked by a lot of these physics tests that they did with light, like Nicholson-Morley and the like. But, that's where he's going to go into next, which I do like the way he presents it. He lays it out better than he does a better thing, that he burns their straw man argument that goes with gravity at the end of this. So it's pretty cool.
Newtonian mechanics minus the Mercury problem. And on cosmic scale, Einsteinian theory dominates. I know you're going to say dark matter, dark energy. Sure, they're part of the theory. We're still working on the quantum explanation for what those are. So that's the current established science. So it's not true to say that quantum mechanics, TM, abolishes gravity, because it doesn't. By definition, it makes no claims at the moment regarding gravity.
Yo, it's like
So get
you're
your
so
facts straight
boring, bro. Like
when you do your pseudoscience. I know.
what you do is
I couldn't have a YouTube
what
channel.
you do is you just like repeat.
I wouldn't be able to maintain a
Buddy.
YouTube channel. Yeah, well, the truth is boring.
Buddy, calm
sometimes.
down.
It's the
Hey,
truth
buddy,
is boring.
I know, like you know when LeBron crosses someone up at the top of the key and he's going in to dunk. If you tackle LeBron,
I never watched
listen,
LeBron.
shut
I'm
up,
the
dude.
Bulls.
If you tackle
Bulls
LeBron,
era.
that doesn't mean you beat him. Okay, he still gets to shoot his free throws. He still crossed you up. He was still going to dunk on you. You can't stop what's about to happen. Okay, so in reality,
He likes to think he's Scottie Pippen.
if you're claiming
Scottie Pippen.
mechanics,
If
I
you have
am
to make
Dennis
excuse,
Rodman.
buddy, if you're claiming mechanics,
would it be Scottie Pippen or Dennis Rodman? Which one of the Bulls players would you want to be? Anybody? Come on. Don't tell me Jordan. I'll smack you.
I don't care about the sport
You
at
don't
all.
care about basketball? Nah. I grew up playing ball. So I was a ball player when I grew up.
I was good
I
at
didn't-
hitting the. I was good at hitting the ball into the net, but I didn't like the sport.
Actually, you know where Michael Jordan came from originally, right? Where did he get his college career at? Anybody know?
No.
He played for a little team called the Tar Heels. You ever heard of them?
Nope.
They're like one of the all-time college winning championship teams in the world. They're in North Carolina.
Right. That's why we all heard of them. We all know their name and how it's spelled and how many wins they had. Oh yeah, of course, Brad.
Well, you don't, but I was a basketball player growing up.
The
so,
sport
sorry.
isn't really a professional sport over here either. It's just something you do for fun if you care to. You know.
Well, that would be a good thing. But we got a competition, and now they make millions of dollars off of it, and they have a whole industry built around, the NBA.
There's no competition when there's gambling involved because it's about money and you know it. So let's just not even have this conversation, bro. Let's just not, because it's better that we just agree to disagree. It's easier that way. This is just
I'm
going
not
to go
going
down
to
a bad
disagree or agree with you. I'm not
bad
trying to
way.
disagree with you. I'm pretty
Well,
sure the
darn it.
championship
Well,
games
damn
are
you.
like
Damn you for that. You got to do something. Go one or the other. You got to pick one.
pick one.
Pick one, goddamn. Pick one.
This is a dichotomy I'm in. Oh no, what do I pick? Which road leads to
Are you
where?
going to be on the good side or the dark side?
Ooh, that's spooky.
You
Yeah,
got
road-
basketball, we got handball.
handball. You got competitive handball over there?
Oh yeah,
They
we
hand
are
out trophies?
Denmark is the country that invented that
Yeah.
sport, and we are
I'm sure
pretty
that when
much
you're
the
starving to death
still, you know,
someday, when there's no
we're
like
still top
trucking,
two always.
yeah, when the world comes to an end and there's no trucking to bring you food and you have to grow your own, I bet that sports shit's going to help you a lot, isn't it? All that activity is going to make you what? Last longer in the field? Nah, probably not.
Yeah, I get it.
It's worthless, dude. I'm sorry. I mean, I hate to make it sound like that because it means a lot to you guys. I get that, but my point is this. You know, it's not even about that I wasn't good at the sport. It's just that because I probably could have been if I would have put my mind to it. But my point was, I'm running back and forth across this basketball place, right? Chasing after some dude that can outmove me, right? Because I don't really know how to make the ball go between my legs and go around my back and pull in and tuck and move all and not double dribble or something like that, right? So I just get frustrated because it's like I don't understand. Like, how does that make you better than me or make you like more of a man than me? Because you can run back and forth across the basketball court and shoot a basket. It doesn't really mean shit to me. Like, it's not. You're not going to feed yourself with that. If the end of the world comes, you're going to be screwed, dude. You're going to be standing there throwing your basketball in a hoop while everybody else does all the work.
He's
Right?
just gonna
Okay, I'm just saying.
be throwing that ball in their face, tackling them around, you know.
But then you got the gambling part of it, where the gambling and the criminals took over it, and now it's just about, yeah, they play some games and they get to play, the sport. But reality is, it's all controlled by some gambler, some casino. You know that. Why wouldn't they set it? Why wouldn't it be a setup, dude? That's what all gambling is. It's a setup. You're going to lose. Just think about it that way. You might get lucky, but then they're even going to try to keep you around so they can take some of it back. They're just such rotten people. Think about it.
Okay, so you
And all they're doing is just taking your free money, and they're not giving you anything except this establishment of some kind of pride in that you're good at gambling or that you got lucky, right? Who gives a shit?
You know how to handle those
It
balls.
doesn't do, because as soon as you get it, then someone wants to take it away.
Hey
Yeah,
guys,
it's like,
calm down for a minute. We got a new visitor. We have Greg B coming in.
All righty.
oh boy, someone we can talk to and not have to like bleep out, right?
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Hey Greg, how's it going?
Good, dude. Nice to talk to you again.
Yeah.
So
nice.
I showed up on Solve last night, and I wasn't
did?
I wasn't
didn't catch it.
mad about you, but I did question. Legitimate is like we need to legitimize. God, give me a speak.
I got you.
Legitimize anyone that we want to represent us going forward in the FE community. And so I said, no, I've met you and I have nothing against you. I'm just like, why should we as a community trust Roger Ledwell to go and debunk what was previously done? And I think that needs to be a clear distinction between like, previously we voted for the most popular people going forward. And that was fucking Jaron and what's his name?
Look where that fucking got us, bro.
Yes.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Huh?
I know, but like, okay, so if you're gonna self-volunteer yourself, you have to be more focused on doing this because it's gonna cost a lot. And right now you all have like $136.
I'm well aware of that.
And
Is this like a really nice way of saying that we need to get our shit together and start doing more FEs? Is that what you're trying to say? Damn you, damn you, Mikey. What is this? Is some kind of spirit that's following me around? I'm kidding.
It's not Mikey, it's Greg. Anyways, sorry, Greg.
If you don't get the joke, bro, then I don't know what to tell you.
Just do it.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I got you. Yeah, I have a few things I need to sort out myself, but yeah, I definitely am going to be straightforward with it and press forward with the GoFundMe and try to actually get enough support. And I'm just going to be honest. I'm going to try to live stream a 24-hour stream from Antarctica on the solstice. That's just as straightforward as I can be.
I know.
Yeah, gotcha.
But just
and I'll make you guys all a promise from my end because I'm not in charge of that.
God damn. People have been bothering me to like just fix the typos, fix the grammar.
Yeah, I did. I fixed it. I fixed the typo. I did.
Okay, good, awesome, great.
Not a problem.
Bro, that bothers lots of people. Unless you're doing it on purpose, like to be funny. Like when I do, like, or I misspell things and I spell it with different words so it looks stupid and it looks goofy. I do it on purpose, but it's funny.
I got you.
We know Roger he just thinks faster than he writes.
No, it's that he refuses to use spell checker. That's what it is. But I understand because I call it spell fucker for that same reason because it keeps on spelling things that I don't want it to, even though I programmed it not to do that.
Off the grammar, basically, I'm going to be doing other things too. So I'll need to get everything put together and make it organized.
All right, good.
Oh, and what I was going to say is the only promise I can make you guys, since I'm only part of who me and Roger are together as this channel, right? But I can promise you this: if he does lie about that and doesn't take care of the stuff like he says he does, and he doesn't do right by it, I'll turn on his ass too. So you don't have to worry about that.
Oh, super.
I'll give him shit for it. So yeah, I think that would work on both ways, wouldn't it, Roger?
Well,
like if you found out I was doing something wrong, yeah, you'd cut me off and say, "What the hell," right?
Your name is not on the channel.
No.
No, you're talking about Ryan.
It's not the Roger Ryan channel.
No, but we started out the show as the R&R show with the original concept. It's Roger and Ryan, or rest and relaxation is what I was going for. Yeah.
Funny how nobody knows about our agreement at the beginning, right? Like how we started, but yet they all just assume, right?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, he does all the work. Don't get me wrong, but you know, it's better for him that way because then we can keep our privacy and we can be friends and all that without worrying about
Yeah,
anything like that. You know what I mean? We're safe.
Would help me get a little probably more organized. Hold on 1 second. I got a call coming in. I'll be right back, guys.
I'm gonna go. I don't want to stay around. Sorry, guys.
All right, nice having you, bro. Nice talking to you.
Peace.
Peace, bro. I'm just telling you what I think, man. I mean, I could be wrong. You know, take it or leave it, right? It is what it is. I mean, we either agree on things or we don't, and if we don't, then I'm sure we can figure out a way to get along still, right? We don't have to be enemies. Unless it's something that's like really important. Like if you start telling me that God is a crazy idea and you keep talking about it, I'm probably going to get irritated and not want to hang out with you. But do you blame me? I mean, if I started telling you that your favorite Sport was stupid and kept hounding you about it, you'd probably get mad at me and want to hang out with me either. But you know, I get it. I'm just being honest. I'm like, I'm trying to be as human as I can and understand life. I understand what
Gentlemen,
people are
Greg
about, you know. So,
does make a good point, and the fact
It
of the
does.
matter is that So what I'm going to do is I'm going to trim back people like Bev. I'm not going to let them in the chat anymore. I'm not going to let anybody in
thank
here.
you. Finally,
Run
it
our
took
show.
finally. Thank you,
Well,
Greg.
no.
Thank you, sir.
But here comes another point
Good
that
stuff.
I need to stay focused on what I need to get together. So basically, what I'm going to
Yeah,
do
you
is
do.
present what I'm going to actually do when I go to Antarctica, on the way down, on the way up, and I need to get it a checklist organized. So the next shows I'm going to do after this for the next probably week is actually show the community what I'm going to do and how I'm going to do it. So
Good
I need to
idea,
get
buddy.
that. I'm going to get that together. It's
Yep.
that simple. And thank
Get it
you,
down.
Greg.
Yeah.
I
Plan it
appreciate
out.
it.
That's good way to do it.
Yeah. So all the social distractions and all the backbiting, backstabbing, and all that stuff needs. I'm gonna.
Yeah, we keep that at a minimum, right?
Yeah, it's gonna have to leave the show at the time. I don't mind people talking. I don't mind people's opinions, but I mean, as it goes, I need to stay focused on getting this thing together.
Well, as we get more and more people subscribing, and it gets to be in the bigger parts
get
of
a
hundreds,
wider
and more people show up, then yeah, we're going to get more of a different opinion. It might change a little bit on how people, what our subs, how they treat us and stuff. You know what I mean? Like things change. Like it's weird that this thing is very interesting. That's why I'm just along for the ride, bro. I don't know. Like I think I'm entertaining, thank God, but I'll give you credit, Roger. You've learned how to use everything. You've done all the work.
The point is that this isn't about entertainment as that trip goes.
I know, but it does help though to laugh and have fun and have a good time too, and not always be down in the dumps and always talking about how negative it is that we're all brainwashed into this belief and that we got to battle with people every day and that they're hacking our computers and ruining our lives and making us lose jobs over it because they're jealous or they're mad or angry or whatever the hell you call that. I don't even know how to explain that part. Like we got these psychotic people that just want to destroy other people's lives over what beliefs? Like really? Because I believe in my God. My God's name is different than yours now. Okay, whatever, dude.
This isn't about beliefs, man. This is about the data and information I'm going to be gathering as I go along.
That's not how they look at it, obviously. Because either that or they're just lying about it.
They're trying to
how do you
reify their beliefs in the process. I'm not trying to reify a belief. I'm going to actually just make observations, take notes, and I want to show how the pseudo part of their belief is not the cause and effect of a lot of things they do in the process.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that helps.
It's not that hard to do. It's pretty easy to do actually. So, but I actually do have to go. That was a phone call. The grandkids and stuff. So I'm gonna post this in chat. The robot polisher, so everybody can take it home and watch it for themselves. Robot polisher is a good guy.
Very good idea. Yeah, I like him too. I know a lot of people around. You guys all have great ideas and do good stuff, man. Like I seen a couple of videos, like Taboo Conspiracy really blew me away, and I was like, wow, man. I never even thought about doing testing things like that. Exactly, think it all out and look at it and analyze it until you figure out exactly all the different angles of way something would be, so where that when somebody watches it, they realize that you did all that work and they understand that there you go. And you just presented the whole truth, right? You didn't sauce it up or anything. You just show what happens and you let everybody else draw their own conclusion. That's the way it should have been, but it turned out weird the first time, didn't it? Anyway, yeah. I'll let it go. Good night, everybody.
That's fine. It's all right. I'm looking for the actual debate that I actually have. I got it downloaded. Let's see if I can get it off the live. It's not pulling it up on his channel. This is a booger. I'll just give you guys this link. You can go over and look at it if you. I can't get shared. It's not letting me share.
Claiming laws of.
It's strange. It is playing. I just don't see it in my downloads, and I can't get it off its channel. I pulled it up too. Here, I'm going to give you the link to Robot Polisher's channel. It should have been right there in his videos. Let's go. Let me take an extra look. It should be at the top because it's a recent video. I don't see it. Weird, huh?
Yeah.
I got everything from. I'm just going to put his link in there, see if we can find it.
What about under live or something?
He doesn't have a live set. He's got a home video and shorts, and that's definitely not a short. It's not in his videos. Yeah, let's try to refresh the page and see. Maybe it got pulled. I do have it saved to a download, so it's just not pulling it up on his channel. Strange. I know he doesn't have another channel, so I'm going to save this, and I'll just do it next time. Or when I get done taking care of the kids here, I'll probably go live again. If Sav's not live, I think Sav's going live. Yeah, well, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. And I'll play out with a song. Anybody else got anything else they want to say?
No. Good night, Roger.
Before we get out of here.
Enjoy your family time with the kids while it's still left.
Anything?
Nah. Well, yeah. Take care, have a good time, have a good one, and all that good stuff. That's about that.
Bye, guys. Have a good night. If I'm free later, I'll do a stream later. I'll post it. So.
And extra much love to those who subs up today, and triple love to those who's already subbed. Yeah, that's how we do.
So any more distractions coming from the other camp, I need to get them out. So.
Oh yes.
So I was on tomorrow night, so I should be able to stream later. I won't be interrupting Sav. All right, ladies and gentlemen, good night.
Good night.
Truth. No matter what you say, 9/11 truth. We'll never go. 9/11 truth. Never go away. We are 9/11 truth. Not until everybody knows the deal. Isn't that right? Yeah, we will be right here. We are 9/11 truth. This is not a gag or a spoof. There's undisputed facts, and baby, I got proof. 9/11 truth. Building 7 fell right from the roof. If you ain't aware of that, then you must be aloof. It's obvious to the elders as well as the youth. To track down the killers, you ain't gotta be a sleuth. 9/11 gave the oligarch a big boost. Inside job, anything else is uncouth. Why else would they try to muzzle people like they did to Sybil? True. Elementary puzzle, not a complicated riddle. True. Let's get to the meat of the matter, don't try to nibble. True. Once you bite into the steak, you forsake the sizzle. You will be going to jail with no bail in a little. Your new world order will fail cause it's frail in the middle. The truth will always prevail. I can never tell a tale for real cause all that would be uncivil. No matter what you do, 9/11 truth. No matter what you say, 9/11 truth. We'll never go. 9/11 truth. Never go away. We are 9/11 truth. Not until everybody knows the deal. Isn't that right? Yeah, we will be right here. We are 9/11 truth. This is not a gag or a spoof. There's undisputed facts, and baby, I got proof. 9/11 truth. Building 7 fell right from the roof. If you ain't aware of that, then you must be aloof. 9/11. It's obvious to the elders as well as the youth. To track down the killers, you ain't gotta be a sleuth. 9/11 gave the oligarch a big boost. Inside job, anything else is uncouth. Why else would they try to muzzle people like they did to Sybil? True. Elementary puzzle, not a complicated riddle. True. Let's get to the meat of the matter, don't try to nibble. True. Once you bite into the steak, you forsake the sizzle. You will be going to jail with no bail in a little. Your new world order will fail cause it's frail in the middle. The truth will always prevail. I can never tell a tale for real cause all that would be uncivil. No matter what you do, 9/11 truth. No matter what you say, 9/11 truth. We'll never go. 9/11 truth. Never go away. We are 9/11 truth. Not until everybody knows the deal. Isn't that right? Yeah, we will be right here. We are 9/11.
world requires Newtonian gravity to be true?
Aerospace engineering.
No idea what. I have no idea. Oh, good night, guys. I'm gonna end it anyways.